Bullshit. This November, you gotta get out and vote. It's all about democracy, y'all. Your vote gets counted with the rest of the votes in the country and then gets sent off to the Electoral College. What's that? The Electoral College are a bunch of officials who do the voting for us. So in case we elect the wrong person, they can fix their shiz.
Whoa, hold up. Who the hell are these people?
Well, no one knows for sure, but whoever they is, they the folks who actually do the real voting after we do our pretend vote. Yeah!
Politics. Hold the on! You're telling me our votes don't matter?
Our votes are like suggestions.
So this November we should...
Yeah! Dunk the vote!
Fuck yeah, guys. God bless.
Hey, what up, girl? You look real good over there, man. What's your name? Shanice? Okay, my name is Manson Bates. Hello? Who this? It's a pleasure to meet you, right? Okay. But listen to me right now. Do it right now. Yeah. Baby girl, you the best thing that ever happened to me. When I first spotted you on 149th Street, little mini skirt on and some high heel shoes, nice purse to match, whole entire intact. So crazy how your anus stood off your back. Plus your skin tone was toned, you get a plus for that. Plus you bow-legged, I got a rush from that. I slid in like a snake trying to plead my case. Had my forehead sweating like I ran from Jake. Offered to take you out to eat, you responded okay. Knew today had to be my luckiest day. Made sure this moment went unlimited for. After we ate, held hands, walked back to my car. Like a gentleman, I drove you back to your house. Text with them all baits is what came out your mouth. Baby girl, you the best thing. Come on, let's go now. Cause you the best thing. Let's go now. I came dressed to impress with the Chevy outside. Interior custom made, wanna go for a ride. Kick your legs up, let your toes show. Horny, I'm also shark out of water, I smell your wet cho-cho. Fancy but fussy, keep me hard when you touch me. Hit the twat non-stop till it's dry and puffy. Really after all that, we can chill and fall back. Hit a club or two, play the car, honey, you all that. Looking up the par like the star you are. I spend bills on you, nice car, house on hill on you. If you think you worth it, you ain't gotta be perfect. Came poor, left rich, jump on the starship. Let's go now. Cause you the best thing. Let's go now. We could party all night with just you and your friends. I pick you up at 8, look out for that coconut Benz. I got a system like a jackhammer. I got a jackhammer, I'm a New Yorker. You a fly chick from Atlanta? It's what it is, girlie, I handle my biz. I'm caked up with more yellow bricks than a whiz. You got an hourglass shape, I got a mushroom hair. It's gonna be trouble if I get you in bed. Come on. Let's go now. Baby girl, you the best thing. Let's go now. Baby girl, you the best thing. 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 Yeah.
Bullshit.
This November, you gotta get out and vote. It's all about democracy, y'all. Your vote gets counted with the rest of the votes in the country and then gets sent off to the Electoral College. What's that? The Electoral College are a bunch of officials who do the voting for us. So in case we elect the wrong person, they can fix their shiz.
Whoa, hold up. Who the hell are these people?
Well, no one knows for sure, but whoever they is, they the folks who actually do the real voting after we do our pretend vote. Yeah!
Hold the on! You're telling me our votes don't matter?
Our votes are like suggestions.
So this November we should...
Yeah! Dunk the vote!
What's good, y'all? It's your boy V. Kevin Powell. I got my boy.
You know what it is. I'm a little hyped today. You know, I'm not usually doing
Yeah. He said he's gonna turn up a little bit.
Turn it up.
Plus today, but let's
Turn
see.
it up, man. I'm doing what I do.
See, for those people who see the show, I want you to forward 20, 30 minutes from now and see his face. But don't do it right now. You can't do it right now because we live. We live right here, right now.
I might be smacked, but I'm gonna be in tune.
I don't know what the fuck that means. But shout out to my people's coming through. T2, shout out to T2, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga Briss in the building, you know what I'm saying?
Briss in the building, you know what I'm saying? I got my Nelly in the building, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, she all the way in the back.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Got a little party going on right here. It's a little quiet, but they turned up over there. So I party after I finish with y'all. But a lot of shit went on. I want to start right now. E.G., Erica. Y'all met her not yesterday, last week. Yeah, that's our new co-host, along with Huda, because he felt some type of way. Huda felt some type of way. You know what I'm saying?
I don't be talking this shit.
He don't.
I know I be nodding.
You don't.
Shit a little bit.
You don't nod off.
Pay attention to me.
Well, okay, listen, we're gonna talk with you because we're here. We want you to be my family. You like my family. You're gonna be like my family now because I'm gonna display all my business to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Well, not all my business, just some of it. But
I ain't get none of
you know what I'm
mine.
saying? You see, that's why he not. See,
I'm a private guy.
that's why. That's why.
You know, you all should look into
So it's
being
my job
private
to
people.
tell his business.
What business is that?
Nah.
You would like to tell.
But, you know what I'm saying, I'm telling him like, yo, you know what I'm saying, I need you to be a little bit more interactive, you know what I'm saying? Now, boom, Hooterville does a show Monday through Fridays. Tell them about your show, Hooterville.
Yeah. Hooterville radio show. What the fuck is them head nods about, my nigga? Like, you nigga threw me off like, yo, now Hooterville
I'm
radio
sipping
show.
my tea.
I come on, tea or ginger ale. Monday through Friday, but
Focus.
Get it right.
Focus.
New music Monday, 6 to 8. If you got any music, you can send it to the email.
What's the email? onhighradio@gmail.com.
gmail.com.
You know what I'm saying? Mondays is New Music Mondays. So we'll play your song on New Music Monday. Yeah, go
For some
ahead.
R&B shit, we'll play it on Tuesday. You know, when I play little slow jams on Tuesdays. I usually wild out Wednesdays and just play what the fuck I want. You know what I'm saying? My boy back there ain't get my shit together for Thursday show, so I really kind of been like off on Thursday show.
All right, shout out to Ishmula. Shout out to Easy Money Mitch. See, I'm getting it right. You know what I'm saying?
What's his name?
Shout out to Polite. Shout out to Kareem. I'm gonna get his name right because that was one of the dope brothers. You know what I'm saying? And he lit my page up. Like he went in and
Jock Curse.
Jock Curse. Yeah, he's dope. I'm gonna try to get I'll make sure I get all of y'all because y'all definitely came through and showed some love. Notes. Yeah, Ishmula, Prince Kareem, Polite, and at Polite Way Music, and of course Young Highs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think that was basically everyone that we got. You know what I'm saying? And then yeah, but yeah, it was a crazy week. I know y'all. We just showed y'all a little snippets and stuff. I was gonna go in immediately after the commercial, after the little intro stuff, cause you seen what's been going on, right?
What's been going on? Please fill me in, brother. Cause I don't watch the news too
That's
much.
exactly what I was about to do for you.
You know, I gotta interrupt. I gotta make sure that my presence be felt. Cause you said I'd be.
So you're going to?
Yeah.
Interact by interrupting.
No, I'm just, if I don't know, I'm just gonna throw my shit in there so you hear that I'm here. So I won't be asleep, so I make sure I stay up.
That's how he focuses. Okay. All right, stays up. All right.
Stay woke.
Okay, let's see. What happened?
Talking about my phone.
Oh, okay. All right, you're gonna be all right.
I need to co-host there. Yeah.
Oh! You see what I'm saying? Hey, we looking for you. Where you at?
You know what I'm saying?
The clock is ticking.
She is the co-host.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Because it is, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you know what I'm saying? Because he was all smart. I ain't moving. I'm sitting right here. I'm the co-host too. You told her, well, I'm the co-host too. Now you looking for because you don't want to talk.
No. Talk. Shit, I just got my phone buzzing.
Oh,
Cousin.
your phone buzzing. Oh, all right.
I gotta make some important phone calls so some people let them know that, you know what I'm saying? I might not be at work tomorrow.
Why?
I think I hit the millions.
Oh, word? We cut this shit off right now. We hit the million. That's it, y'all. All right, so let's see y'all. We out. Nigga, let's go. Nigga, what's up? Where we at?
Shit, we all over the fucking world.
That's what I'm talking about. The fuck we did the show for? We, you know what I'm saying? We in there. Let's go, nigga. See what I'm saying? Niggas be full of shit. You be the first nigga to, yo, you know what? Yeah, I was here for you. You be the first nigga gone, yo. It's like, where they at, yo? That nigga bounced, nigga took his kids and left. Like, you know he'll take the kids. He'll get the kids. He'll be like, yo, man, I'm gonna just take them to the store and be gone. This nigga being
that's kidnapping.
Timbuktu, I know. Nigga said, that's kidnapping. I ain't with it. He said, she might be watching. she might be watching. That's why I was like, chill. Don't even. That's not even an issue.
This is the issue right here.
What's the issue?
This motherfucker weed.
Oh, okay.
Yo, so what's the main topic about today, bro?
Alright, no, there's a couple of things we got, but we was talking about voting. Did you vote?
I don't fucking vote.
You don't
I
vote?
haven't voted since fucking, I don't even know when. You know what?
That's the
I think I didn't vote. What you mean that's the problem? You voted?
Yes, I did.
That's what's up. I hope your vote count.
Motherfucker, it might not have, but at least I tried. You know what I'm saying?
You tried what? What you tried? Get on camera.
Nah, I don't want to get on camera, yeah.
What you tried,
That's
nigga?
But I made a difference, because, you know, we did take over some shit that, you know, we needed to take over.
Okay.
So they say.
Listen, all this shit is planned.
So they say.
All right.
So why you voting?
That's what I didn't know. I wanted to wait.
Don't even get into it yet.
I wanted to kind of wait for that one because that one,
So you could go to
we gonna get really into this, you know what I'm saying, the steak and potatoes of that shit right there. Because it gets kind of deep, you know what I'm saying? I was talking with Shaka El Bay, you know what I'm saying, because I wanted to make sure that when we come with this situation, we come correct. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be half-assed about shit. So,
at all.
But I also want to wait to see how long E gonna take. Hopefully you're watching right now. Huh?
Me too.
Yeah. This nigga. So, alright, boom. So some shit was happening, right? I'm gonna tell one thing, but it's funny. It's not that funny. No, it's fucked up. It's not completely not funny.
You're not about to smoke weed on camera, right?
You can do what you do, bro.
You already doing it.
This nigga rolled the blunt, looked at it, licked it all up, dried it up, smoked it, and then asked. Thanks. No, I'm good.
I know.
I'm good. Say no to drugs.
Everybody out there watching.
But if you smoke, smoke.
Don't, you know.
Do what
I
you
don't
like,
promote
man.
it, but I smoke it.
Do what you like. Who am I to judge?
Nobody from 79.
Kiki Wyatt, right? Kiki Wyatt.
Kiki Wyatt.
Still getting beat up, you talking about?
She's a singer. Alright? Now, Kiki Wyatt, right? She was on this show. Now, I remember I saw it a while ago.
Which one?
It was
Kiki Wyatt is the one with her husband?
Yeah.
Like one of the ex-wife shit.
Yeah. No, it was like it was they were trying to fix their marriage. I forgot what it's called.
They was like on the joint with Phil.
Yeah, marriage counselor, right? So when I saw this a while ago, right, and she was very annoying. Like,
yo, most of the bitches up.
like you could tell that she was basically like
Most of them bitches,
the man of the
of
the
course,
house.
she probably made the money.
Now,
That
of course
nigga probably was like fucking Stedman.
Now that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna explain. In some of these situations, right? You gotta
take the money, bitch.
If you dealing with a woman who has power, money, you know what I'm saying? Those are some of the things you might have to deal with, especially if you're not the breadwinner. You know what I'm saying? You can have the biggest dick there is. She got the money. You know what I'm saying? She go find her a bigger dick. You know what I'm saying? Than yours. You know what I'm saying?
Dick, she just gonna find somebody who's gonna be there for her.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because after a while, that shit's gonna get boring.
So boom. So now after all this stuff that they did with marriage counseling, right?
You tired dealing with snoring, bitch.
Yeah. He said, I don't want to be with you no more. Nigga said you are a toxic emotional wreck.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
Right?
That's probably cry for no reason.
That's kind of fucked up.
Probably cry for no reason.
And he said he couldn't deal with her pregnant. He couldn't deal with her while she's pregnant.
I bet that shit was
so now, right?
I could imagine.
She's 8 months pregnant.
Right now?
No, when he decided to leave her.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he said, I can't deal with you. You an emotional wreck. Like, yo, I'm out.
I don't know if I did it then.
Now that's see, this is what I'm saying. Now
your story.
See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
I the whole story. I was evil, but not 8 months pregnant.
So now it gets worse, bro. Her son has cancer and is in chemo while all this shit was going on.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So not only are you 8 months pregnant, your son, who's 14 years old, the kid is 14 years old, and this nigga is in chemo. And you talking about, I'm an emotional wreck. What the fuck? Why wouldn't I be? Oh, my bad. They got 9 motherfucking kids, yo. They got 9 kids. Well, that would make 9. That shit would make 9.
You get tired?
Yeah, slut mode. In effect. You see?
I ain't gonna be a star. Maybe I'm gonna bust this and look at the odds getting heavy. Looking like Scooby-Doo over there.
So boom. Tried to drop her when she was 9 months, 8 months pregnant, 14-year-old child, has all this other problems, right?
That's a lot of stress you gotta handle.
But now here's the reverse to the reverse verse. Kiki Wyatt went and got married 6 months later after she divorced him.
I didn't know that word.
Yes. I need you to pull that picture up.
Wait. Time out.
Hold on.
Anybody getting some money from this shit?
Oh, my bad. I jumped the gun. My bad. Damn. I jumped the gun.
Alimony. Where's the
My bad. I jumped the gun. I should have added that part. And that should have been a happy ending. But it's cool. Fuck it. So she went in. The dude went and got into an accident.
Oh, he died.
A car accident. Nope. He survived. Being that they were still married, she took care of the nigga. Sat by the nigga while he was in his bed. On some gangster shit. She did some real woman shit and was like, you know what? I don't fuck with you. You didn't want to fuck with me no more. But because I put that ring on you, I'ma ride with you. Wait until the nigga healed up and all that. And then bounced off like a thief in the night. But to make it worse, he left her and then fucked with one of her backup singers. I'm gonna let Shaka show that picture. Cause he got a picture to show you.
Damn. That's crazy.
He left her and got with a backup singer. The chick, I forgot the chick's name. Paris Bennett. So now,
you want to send?
yeah. Wait, yeah. It should be, yeah. I think it's all 3 of them in there. Oh no, it's just her. I think she got like a red shirt on. But you can, then you could show, after that one, you could show them the new husband. But yeah, let me see. Go on YouTube, nigga.
Oh, the old husband with the gift.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That lady that's on my
Kiki Wyatt.
I would have snuffed her for real.
Why would you have snuffed her though?
Wait, come on camera.
It's like, okay, I'm the nigga that said, boom, I don't want to fuck with you no more.
Yeah.
I got all your goodies until the goodies was dry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Until the pantry was dry.
Alright.
You feel me? So it's like,
Nigga since the fancy was dry.
Yo, you want to sit right here, bro? Alright, you wild on here.
I got
I
man.
got you, man.
Alright.
It can be lit, baby. You know what I mean?
You stupid.
Alright, finish.
It sounded like homie know what the fuck he was doing too.
Yeah, I mean, I think personally, the
But
nigga was done.
what else did he get out of the deal besides the fucking her paying the doctor bills and being there?
I don't know.
That's just one thing.
But you know
they
what,
have
honestly,
kids, right?
if she's the breadwinner, that he could get alimony. But being that he didn't cheat or nothing, he just said it's a wrap. I would feel like if you would have asked for alimony, you would be a scuzz bucket. Like,
Because you feel like
you left me while I have a kid and while my
Why? A woman could leave a man and not be a scuzz bucket?
But bro, while all that is going down and then want alimony?
Why not? She left me. Now I feel.
But if I'm trying to leave you and then I want money from you?
Okay, but check this out though. Check this out. I'm trying to leave you. I get into an accident. I'm injured. You're by my bedside.
That's different.
As my wife.
That's different.
Then you wind up leaving me and getting married. Don't I deserve something now?
No.
Why not?
Why would you?
Why would
It was my duties as
You know why?
as
You already left. I'm already left.
You left the first
You didn't sign no papers, ain't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I should get it. We getting the divorce now. Now that I'm out the hospital, I deserve. I spent all my time. I deserve.
Nah, I did because
I spent all my time
what is
you in this hospital.
Nine kids.
sickness and health.
Goodbye.
25 years.
I made sure you was
Sickness
good.
and health.
See you later. The kids still got it down. Bye.
Yeah,
That's
the old one, yeah.
With my 9 kids, you get what I'm saying?
But that's kind of that's the new dude, right there.
Alright.
So, but yeah, that shit is crazy. Yeah, just the new nigga. And he kind of looked like the dude too. Like she went and found another light skinned nigga, like a heavy D in the face ass nigga. Like, nah, I can't call him Heavy D. Who could I call him nigga?
Prince Mark, Post Malone, the nigga look white.
Yeah, little light skinned nigga. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So that's the new dude.
Yeah, that's the new dude right there.
Damn, man. I wish a rich bitch put me on Little Wing. That's what God.
You see, you say that, but then you don't know because you basically you moving how she want. You moving how she wants you to move because she got dates. She got things with tours and shit like that. So if you just chilling in the crib, which I know she not, because she know you a young nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, an old chick know a young nigga. She gonna keep a young nigga on her, right here. Like, you gonna be on my tour bus waiting for me, nigga. Like, you want your weed? You need your Henny? Huh? Sit there and wait with me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's how she go. You want your PlayStation? Huh? That's what she gonna do. Especially you rich. I'm gonna give you everything. You don't. It's no need for nothing. Sit there, wait for me. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm talking about. He talking about being a boy.
A juggler.
What they call that? Gigolo?
Yeah, gigolo.
A gigolo. I guess it's a gigolo.
Man gigolo.
Yeah, gigolo. Man how? I'm a man how.
I wouldn't mind, right? I would.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Take some cash.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man.
Price is right, baby.
I said I would, but I don't think
I would. You know what I'm saying?
Because then it's like
big and small, you can get it all, baby.
So somebody paying you to be like, yo, you basically a prostitute. Like,
I'm a male prostitute.
That's a Florida.
You know what I'm saying?
Like Florida.
I used to live in Florida.
Fucking real prostitute.
I don't know.
It's not
I'm a
really prostitution if she feels you're in a relationship with her.
I'm a fucking escort. I'm a male escort.
That's the thing.
I'm a male escort. Provide services.
Men with money with prostitutes is different with women with men with prostitutes, because it's like, I don't think you're gonna get pussy all day long. It might be other shit going on. You might just be eating box for like crazy. You might be eating ass for like 250. Yeah, like you just sit there eating ass, and she like, can I take a break? She like, no.
Come on,
no,
thanks, baby.
You like, oops, excuse me, did I fart?
That's an extra 500.
And you guys said, nope, you got your brand, nigga. It was like,
no, it wasn't no farts involved.
There's no,
it wasn't no farts involved.
No clauses in
I'm a clause like everybody else. If ain't no fucking farts.
So you telling me when a chick, you busted my mouth, that's an extra $40. Yeah,
bitch.
Yeah, bitch, I gave you that money.
Slap her with the dick some more.
Exactly. Bitch gonna slap you with her old ass pussy. She's gonna pick up my pussy and just slap you with it.
And you know what?
I'm gonna eat it. DJ in Belgium.
But that's funny though. I like that.
What's it?
Male gigolo.
Male gigolo. You gotta really think about that shit. Man, how? Hold on, I ain't finished.
For the month, for the week, for the year.
Oh, did we really talk about Kiki? Nah. Oh, and shout out to Impressive. This is where I got the information from. I dig your page. I watch it regularly. You know what I'm saying? You give a lot of good, juicy topics and stuff like that. So Impressive, check her page out. You know what I'm saying? It's basically a news entertainment vlog type joint. Oh, you want to show the shorty?
No.
Did you show the girl? Oh, you just gonna run it through on her again?
No, I'm saying when E comes go through, because I'm just looking to see what's.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll go talk about your man.
I'll be back and I won't be dead. I'm still alive.
What?
I'm just trying.
Who says that? Like, I'll be back and I won't be dead. like,
yeah, nigga.
How do you know?
Nigga. Fuck you mean, I know. Because I
And he's gone.
Because
I know. Oh, that was hilarious.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about.
This is the new
You know what I'm
Hooterville.
saying? I'm back.
New
bitches.
Hooterville.
We here.
You know what I'm saying? New Music Mondays,
You know what I'm saying?
Tasty Tuesdays, Wild Out Wednesdays.
If we get it together, you know what I'm saying? It's Thursdays.
Thursday.
You didn't hear that? You understand that?
What the fuck did he say?
He said if we can get things right and together, we'll have.
Oh, you speak Hooter.
Yes, I speak Hooter. Yeah.
Thursday.
Niggas said translation.
Oh, Information Thursday. Okay, what is Information Thursday gonna be about? What kind of information?
All kinds of information. I'm trying to drop. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to awaken the people a little bit, man.
Okay, I can
You
dig
know,
it.
this is the station is, you know, to help people. And then, you know, got the other stations stuff.
I got you. You
You know what I'm saying? But I'm here still.
Feel me?
Smoking on weed. No, you feel me. No, you feel me. No, you feel me. Fuck that shit. It's Harlem, bitch. It's Harlem. Harlem in the building. I'm live today.
Yeah.
Yeah, niggas is laughing. I got niggas fucked up, man. Yeah, look, niggas is laughing today. So.
Anyway.
You what you talking about?
I'm waiting for EG to come in. We We waiting for EG to come.
Hey, you can vote with
Can't do nothing else.
Yo, you can vote with one?
Well, no, that's fuck with you. I didn't want to.
Hey, yo.
Oh, you out?
Yo.
Oh, man.
Yo, that's fucked up, yo.
What are you looking for, man?
I was looking for my house.
Okay, you're gonna be alright. Anyway,
You talk about something. What the fuck? We can't
I was
see it.
I was still talking about Kiki.
You ain't going no break.
I was talking about Kiki. You showed Short the picture already?
Which one?
Of Kiki.
He showed the new one.
Yeah.
Did you show the husband?
Yeah.
The husband, the one he's cheating on? The one you just had up?
The first husband.
Yo.
Yeah, the first husband, the one you cheated. Yeah, I'm great. What do you mean?
You just laughing.
Yeah, you're making me laugh. That's why I'm
This is the
laughing.
first husband.
That is the first
Well, I
husband.
can't see the picture. What do you look like? How can I find my husband?
Because it's right there.
I can't see it.
Yeah. Put Kiki quiet.
Oh, I see that nigga. Don't worry about it. I see him. I see
How
him. I
about
see
you put
him.
your phone on silent?
I see him.
Yeah. Somebody's coming downstairs.
I see him.
A lot of stuff is going on. You know what I'm saying? We got people coming through. Hopefully it's gonna get a little noisy for a second. But I'm trying to wait for EG. You know, we kind of started the show. I want to try to start the show on time a little bit. And make sure that we get it right. Now, I started talking about Kiki Wyatt. I'm gonna do a little run back when EG come back. I think so, yeah. Somebody should be opening the door for them. Yeah, that's the husband. And then they went on the thing. Now the thing with me in this whole situation is, yeah, I'm on the radio. The whole thing with we on here and we on the radio. The whole thing with that I think about this situation with Kiki Wyatt is that it's a lot of bullshit in between it. And I understand that she probably can be a difficult woman, and that's understandable, but I don't think it's right to leave your wife that you've been with for years, that's been holding you down for years. I think, as annoying as she was, you was dealing with this annoyance for all these other years. So in the time of her real need, you just bounce and leave her like that. It's kind of fucked up. It's super fucked up, not kinda. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to start the show off when we originally, like I said, talking about the whole voting process, right? Now, other people I told I voted. I just didn't want to go through the whole situation.
Why she look so fucking fake?
Well, this years of, she's like in her late 40s or 50s. Like, look up how old Kiki Wyatt is. You know what I'm saying? All right, look, I'm gonna do it for you right now. How old is Kiki Wyatt?
She gotta be like 44.
Kiki Wyatt is 36.
What?
What?
Oh my God, you are washed up.
Oh, 36.
What the
She
fuck?
like she about 45.
Yo! Oh my God, Kiki!
Oh, that's nasty.
Kiki,
No!
do you love me? And do you want me?
Kiki washed. Damn. Wow. Kiki Wyatt is 36?
That's nasty. She look nasty, yo.
Yo, that's crazy. No, that's a lot of surgery then.
I don't think she had surgery.
But she
That's
did
why I
have
hope
9 kids.
What
9.
the fuck? She got 9 kids at 36, but she look like she about 58.
Yo.
She got on makeup like Lil' Kim.
Yo. That kind of bugged me out. Wow. Kiki is 36. I did not know that.
I ain't know that either.
I
That's
did
nasty.
not know that.
That's crazy.
Wow.
She look old.
Yo. If you would have told me she was like 47, I'd have been like, yeah.
I'd have kind of went with that.
Maybe 45. No, yeah.
Yo, throw me that mask.
Like to thank Huda for being here.
For a hot minute, I'll be back.
Shout out to you.
But he ain't in the camera. You ain't even on the camera. You're not even on the camera. There's no camera. He has to put you on the camera. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I'm here though. Yeah.
Yeah, you on.
Motherfucker. What's up? I switch seats. Damn, no. I'm in the seat. Yo, KP.
What's happening?
What's up?
I'm chilling.
Yeah.
You comfortable now?
Nigga, I'm about to get back in the hot seat.
This is the spot right there for him.
I'm about to get back.
Telling y'all.
I don't want to go to sleep.
That's
nigga,
the
on
spot
camera,
right there
nigga.
for him.
Nigga, this is a cool seat,
that
though.
couch-
You know what I'm saying?
That couch done got, it has one victim on the camera already. On camera.
Cal, motherfucker.
Oh,
I don't know.
He was falling out on the camera live.
I don't know.
Who's that?
Your man Jack Dan.
Jack
sitting right
Dizzy.
through that. Falling live.
That's exactly
You
what I
know?
mean.
Dun, 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 dun.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's going on? Good night, good night. Yes, good night, everyone.
Why you was late?
The weather. The weather,
Nah, I
bro.
ain't
The
gonna-
weather and traffic.
I ain't fuck, I know,
For
I
real,
know.
for real,
These
man.
things get work. We understand. You know what I'm saying? That's why I gotta get on our show and give us some money, make us get some views. Shout out to Nelly in the building.
Apologies for being late, y'all. It's your host, EG.
You know what I'm
saying?
saying?
Harlem
Go to
Variety.
Diggy
Shout out to
Music
Diggy Down
on
Music.
YouTube.
On High Radio.
Subscribe.
I'm here, y'all. What's up?
Hey, yo.
What's up?
No
Forgive me for being late.
That's all right. You kind of all right, but you all right, even though you all right. You recording me? What up, Wiz? Tell him to go to Diggy Down Music on YouTube, and you can see me. Huh? Is your soda? I don't know. What's good? What's going on? How you been? I'm talking to you. You.
I'm
You
good.
the one
I'm
that's been
good.
here.
Yes, I'm good. You know,
How was your week?
had a long week, but you know, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I showed up. I'm late, but I'm here.
Sorry.
My week was long, interesting, and I'm just glad it's over and it's Friday. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. Friday.
How was your week?
My week was all right,
Okay.
but not the greatest. But I can't complain. Today was kind of like a struggle, but struggle work.
Okay.
Big D in the building. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so this is how we starting right now. You go on the Penzay, Toto in the building. Yeah.
Hello.
You know everybody else in the back? They partying. Did you go to the back yet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, you just
Oh,
Asian and one?
we working together.
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, they in here. They turned up a little bit. They about to start things up. But all right. So you came late.
Yeah.
So we just gotta go straight into it. It just
Hold up,
boom, bam,
Yeah.
back. There's no start. There's no like.
I'll be back.
All right.
Right. So you didn't even get to see the start at the beginning, right? So we went this whole thing about voting. Did you vote?
No, I did not.
You did not vote.
Fuck voting.
No, I did not. Well, did you, since you already started, did you tell them the question of the
Kev,
day?
you voted, right?
Yeah. No.
No. Okay.
No, I did not.
No, I'm voting. Right.
But there's a couple of people that did vote. There's a couple of people that didn't vote.
Hey, yo, I'll be back.
But your ass didn't vote either.
Nigga, I ain't voted about 20 years.
So you've never voted.
Nah.
But no, we didn't really address the question like straight up. But yeah, that was one of the things we said. Is voting important? Does voting matter? That's what it is.
Yes, I
That's
do
the one thing.
recall it.
Does voting
matter anymore? Did you throw that in the anymore?
Not anymore. Really.
Okay, well, I
was
think it
just
should
like,
be anymore because, you know, back then it was a huge thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people fought for their right to vote.
Yes.
And now it's a joke to a lot of people.
Well, I'm gonna say it like this. A lot of people haven't really voted because I feel they didn't have the people that they wanted to vote for. Voting became a lot popular when all the hip hop shit came in, the rock the vote shit, and the whole thing with, I think Bill Clinton was the coolest person that we had to vote for, or people we felt, someone that we could relate to, even though he was a white person, right? He was like, everybody would call Bill half black, or he got some black. He had a saxophone. He was cool. People thought he was cool, so that's why they fucked with him. Since then, before then, we had two Bushes. Who else we had? It was Kerry and trying to think of some other people. Who were the opposing people? Kerry. We had McCain. So we didn't have nobody to relate to. There's no one that we could relate to. So at the same time, when people are telling me just vote Democrat just to get that party in, I'm not really understanding that, because we don't know, if you don't know what that Democrat does for you or for the community, why vote for that Democrat? Just vote because he's a Democrat? Now, we're going to go into the whole thing about talking about democracy.
The meaning, the definition.
Huh?
3 minutes.
2.
For the break.
Okay. So then we'll really get into the whole thing. Okay. But we're just going to start, we're going to start it off like this. Now, some people came, and they were asking me, Kylie, at the end, I'll tell you. Kylie, she's big in politics and all, not at politics, but, talking about, people fought for their right to vote and all this other things. And so I just brought up a little thing to her, and I'm not going to get too much into it just yet. We're going to take a break, and then we'll get into the deep end. But I said, if you really think about it, and me and Shaka was talking about it, we really should be Republicans. So now everybody looked and was like, the fuck are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, Republicans feel like they privileged and all this other things, but it's a lot more into, people don't really look into the actual words of Democrat and Republicans. So we're going to do a little bit of that. But also, we want to try to come up with a conclusion, because people say, y'all talk all this shit, but if you're not going to vote, then what are you going to do? That's one thing that I wanted to really get into, as far as talking about, all right, if we're not going to vote, or if we do vote, how should we vote, right? I want to make sure about that. I didn't want to get too crazy, but we're going to do, before we get crazy with that, right? We can do a little pump real quick. Right? You can do a little pump? Alright. So did you see the thing with Little Pump?
No.
Alright. So, Little Pump, right?
I did see.
Okay.
Yes, now it's coming back to me. I did see the Little Pump.
So, Little Pump, the rapper Little Pump, right? He has this girl. So, he tells this girl to FaceTime her man to tell him
it's over.
It's over.
To dump him.
To dump him. So she goes on her phone and FaceTimes her man and says, yo, tell him it's over. She says it's over. But this is on live. So somebody else's live is on while she's on the joint dumping in it. But I want to Shaka to link it up.
Before she dumped him, though,
it gets crazy.
It got real messy.
It gets very crazy.
Real messy. She embarrassed herself. Okay.
I don't even know if
she embarrassed herself.
Nah, I think she was just happy that she was fucking around. I think she was just happy. She was like, yes.
We going.
I have rapid penis.
Or she must have been real drunk. Or
rapid penis.
Her consciousness was not all there.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
My nigga, what's going on?
She was lit to be talking like that. You
Yo.
heard?
Yeah. I don't think this woman had any respect for herself
at all. That's what I'm trying to say. Or she must have been real drunk.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? She could have been lit.
You clearly, I don't care how smacked you are. You must have some kind of respect for yourself. Tell us some dude.
Now, we just want y'all to see the video. We gonna play the video for y'all, and then y'all give us your opinion.
And it's just real crazy. I mean, I done seen hoes in my life, but
y'all can hit us on our live chat right now.
Yo, like his song need to go with the shit. You're such a fucking hoe. I love it. Like, yo.
That's unpopular.
He found the right one.
And he ain't say shit.
He found the right one with this one here. That girl right there is the epitome of this song.
No,
like, yeah, and he just a smiling and grinning like, I love it.
She is a mess, a hot mess. I know her mother was embarrassed. She had siblings embarrassed.
And it's just, I don't know, man. Some people don't have no respect for themselves.
That's what I'm saying.
And then she go with that. She guilty with that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're gonna run this joint, and then we're gonna go into a break, and then we're gonna really get into this whole thing about voting.
Voting.
How do you feel about
and
voting?
the definition of democracy and republic.
Definitely.
And Democrat. We're gonna get into all of that.
So yeah, you can also go into the comments, and you can call our number. Our number is
646-776-3818.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
can call us up. You can hit us on our live chat, Harlem Variety Show, Diggy Down Music on High Radio.
Any questions
Don't
that you
forget to
have,
subscribe.
any things that you want me to bring up, you want EG to bring up,
Yes, let us
us know. Please put in the comments. Do we have anyone in our comments right now?
We just have a few people letting us know they here.
Okay.
I guess when you
Peace to the
talk
gods.
about- Yeah,
Peace to the gods. All boys out there, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Young Highs in the building. You good?
Chilling?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I told see, I was trying to, he working on it. He's working on it.
Yeah, we have to. It's the rain, y'all. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
I'm late. Technical difficulties here. It's the weather. Just bear with us, cause the show finna get lit.
I ain't really get. I should send you this. Maybe I should send you this. But the way I wrote it.
Or you should just like put them in the middle so we both could.
Check it out.
You know what I'm saying?
Check it out. Run it out. Look at that.
No, but you see me. I be having my little. I already got the definition.
What you?
Are we still gonna talk about this topic?
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
So
I don't have this
do
picture.
you have something on it? Cause I could pull up.
No. Video. That's something you can pick up. All right. This is the video, y'all.
Yes.
Check this video out.
Check it out.
This is Little Pump with the chick telling her man it's over.
Stop!
Tell your boyfriend.
You're not my boyfriend. That's my.
What's up,
you can't be in here. Sorry.
Hey.
Yama?
Tell your boyfriend it's over.
It's over. Actually, I did. Sorry, my face is so tight because there's cum on it.
Hey, your girlfriend with us now. Fuck, nigga. Fuck, nigga.
I can't.
Why?
Because I don't think you realize who I'm with right now.
I don't give a fuck who you're with, but this is the exact reason why I told you what I told you.
Damn, you want? Why you cheat on your boyfriend, man?
I never. Maybe tonight. No, he says we're not together.
Hey, look, all I gotta tell you is that she with me now, man. It's over. I'm sorry.
It's not. It's not, because guess what? She dreams about me every night.
Nah, yeah, it is over, bro. It's over now.
Look.
It's over what? Hey, listen, you had a long run. Hey, listen. You had a long run, man.
Look, give the phone to Jade and she will tell you hand to hand.
No, he is so dumb. Don't listen to anything.
Whoa, what's going on right now?
Just hand the phone to Jade.
He's telling me you
Jade.
still love him.
Jade.
Fuck. Tell her. Do you still love this girl?
Hand the phone to Jade.
Do you really love Jade?
Hand the phone to Jade.
Jade.
Wait, I'm confused. You love me?
Jade, Jade, I
Hey, yo,
I'm not gonna grab someone else's
if you love him, then why is you here with me?
You wanna know what? He ignored me all night. He wouldn't even let me come with him to talk to his friends.
Damn.
That's why I'm here.
Damn. That's why your girl's here, nigga. That's the reason why. Fuck, nigga. Fuck, nigga. Fuck.
Stop.
Tell your boyfriend.
You're not my boyfriend. That's my.
What's up,
you can't be in here. Sorry.
Hey.
Yama?
Tell your boyfriend it's over.
It's over. Actually, I did. Sorry, my face is so tight because there's cum on it.
Hey, your girlfriend with us now, fuck nigga.
Hey, Jade, hold the phone.
Fuck nigga.
Jade, hold the phone.
I can't.
Why?
Because I don't think you realize who I'm with right now.
I don't give a fuck who you're with, but this is the exact reason why I told you what I told you.
Stop!
Tell your boyfriend.
You're not my boyfriend. That's my.
What's up, man?
You can't be in here. Sorry.
That was a clip. That shit was crazy.
Yes.
So, for those you didn't hear or you couldn't hear, I think you could hear, but this nigga was talking crazy. So, and then the girl was just laughing at the nigga. I don't even really think that dude was her man.
She wasn't in her right conscious mind. Like, she just, clearly she was lit. And she didn't give a fuck.
Shorty said, I got so much cum on my face.
Like, I don't
can't even
hear
talk.
you. Type shit. So,
yo, homie said she with us. So, I don't know. Homie just the chick basically has, like I said, no respect for herself.
At all.
You was a clown, man. I'm quite sure you're not getting no.
And they can't
no
even
little
come at
pump
him
checks.
because she let it happen.
You getting little pumps. That's it. No little pump checks.
That's a good one.
So, all right, we're gonna break to this commercial, right? All right, we're gonna break to this commercial. Harlem Variety Show.
Yes.
Diggy Dime Music. EGTKP. Stay tuned in. We got some videos for you. You know what I'm saying? You got that money joint, yo.
We gonna have some videos and
killing me right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know how you got that
discussion.
joint. But yeah, we gonna talk some more shit, and we're gonna really get into this whole thing about voting, right? All right, you got it. We got it.
Missing the healthier, happy you? Sweating away with crushing workouts yet nothing burns fat? No worries. Crank up your calorie burn with Pure Body Awareness app's personalized fitness programs, online wellness and fitness coaching, and pre-made personalized training programs based on your body assessment. With Pure Body Awareness, don't let cravings crush your diet goals. Master the munchies with our personalized nutritional meal plans exclusive for vegans, vegetarians, and meat eaters. Our app integrates with MyFitnessPal, Fitbit, and MyZone for easier nutritional tracking, while its habit tracking technologies track your eating, drinking, and workout habits, and much more to provide you support from your personal wellness coach and give feedback in real time. Pure Body Awareness's Natural Remedy Explainer provides guidance on herbal combinations to treat specific diseases, and guided meditation uploads assist with developing clarity and decreasing your stress. So download our app from purebodyawareness.com to enjoy a free 7-day trial and redefine yourself into a healthy, happy human.
Benji Fields was popping.
Fuck you. Pull up on the homie, you should know that. That boy got the two and he will blow that. Never too eccentric and that's no cap, no cap. Yeah, smoking on this guy, that's who we going. Call my hand rubbing on her booty. Now the in the spot she wanna do. I told her fuck. Now the in the spot she wanna do. I told that bitch get out my way. I just want the brain like we in school. Don't make it move, don't make it hot. When I get the money, this ain't new, bitch. When I'm stepping out, they be like, who is this? LL Cool J up on some new shit. We just got some pounds on the hush now. Everything's a must. Promise we ain't going broke again. Free the homie, shit is working out. By the time I come home, shit is gonna be a 4 again. Free my niggas out that nasty, Free all my niggas. Free my niggas out that nasty, Free all my niggas. Pull up on the homie, you should know that. That boy got the two and he will blow that. Never too eccentric and that's no cap, no cap. Pop, 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 I got a click full of money. Pop, 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 I got a bullet with your name on it. Pop, 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 I got a click full of money. Pop, 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 I got a bullet with your name on it. Watch how I'm felt like I'm holding. Bitch, it be holding me back. A nigga got mixed up emotions. Bipolar be kicking my ass. Too many of these niggas around me, but I just take money instead. Niggas been doing the robbery, but I just take money instead. Watch how I'm felt like I'm holding. Watch how I feel like I'm Morgan. Watch how I feel like I'm Morgan. Live free, die on y'all. That's all that I ever know. I put this bad for you. Better be wanting me back. A nigga got mixed up emotions. Bipolar been kicking my ass. Pull up on the homie, you should know that. That boy got the two and he will blow that. Never too eccentric and that's no cap, no cap. Smoking on this lot, that's who we going. Call my hand rubbing on her booty. Now the in the spot she wanna do. I told her fuck. Told that bitch get out my way.
They doubted me from the beginning, I can never forget. Same people hating gon' show me wild love when I'm rich. They gon' start acting like the things they said don't exist. But where I wanna be, they gon' be sounding like this. Like damn, I ain't know that you could write like this. It was nice like this, that had me feeling hype like this. Wait, hold up, I told ya, but now it's over. I gotta stay away from these snake niggas, yeah, them cobras. I be really rocking on any block. Catch me in the club with the baddest, been drinking Henny shots. I be feeling like Jordan, I'm straight finessing with the rock. We was on them corners, a lot of y'all didn't play the block, don't even try to lie. I bounce back from my L, you see I improve now. Cool, calm and collected, that is how I move now. But don't be talking that talker, I'ma bring the tool out. Said I just be trying to cool out and I be on the low. One day you gon' die, but shit you'll never know. Get focus, you'll get rich. That's the way you gotta go. I don't care if a bitch dummy, I go get another hoe. Diamonds icy just like the winter, but they got that summer glow. See, they don't even know the process. They don't even know it all started in the projects. Young nigga grinder, got you niggas watching my flex. I know they envy me when I die. They gon' remember me. They love my energy. They like, damn, I ain't know that you could write like this. They like, damn, I ain't know that you was nice like this. I told y'all, now who really get you hype like this? Let's roll up, and we only smoke backwoods over here. She like, damn, I ain't know you get a pipe like this. It was right like this. That had me feeling nice like this. Wait, hold up, I've been told y'all to come over. Shorty, you were just playing games, but now them games is over. Fuck a diss track, you need to worry where your bitch at. You a mismatch, I'm ballin' hard, watch me get hacked. Where my rip sack was cracking, nigga, you could get whacked. On my blog, niggas show me love, that's a big fact. Tell these niggas if they want beef, they'll get a Big Mac. Free my cousin Lyman out that cell, he the Big Mac. I don't care if you got a gun, gon' get that. Don't come my way, I'll crack that thing too, you gon' get cracked. Joe and Clee died, my body filled up with hate. Lost my grandma, wish that she could see me today. Pops locked up, and he's still fighting his case. He don't want his granddaughter to see him in the cage. Had to elevate, when I was down, I ain't never hate. Gotta get this money, I'm running to it, I don't never wait. You don't wanna do it, then I'ma do it. Let me demonstrate, ain't no options, nigga, I gotta get it. I can't hesitate, they like, damn, I ain't know that you could write like this. They like, damn, I ain't know that you was nice like this. Bitches were dubbing me before, but now they on my dick. They don't come inside, I just fuck them right in the whip. Had to elevate, when I was down, I ain't never hate. Gotta get this money, I'm running to it, I don't never wait. You don't wanna do it, then I'ma do it. Let me demonstrate, ain't no options, nigga, I gotta get it. I can't hesitate, they like, they like.
Law. This is High Voltage 2K16. For all the listeners, this is not a rap. This is high consciousness. Listen to it. Take heed. I'm only gonna say it once. You wanna be found on the ground, fucking with the police. The police, they not playing around. You keep fucking with the police. Keep fucking with the police. Seeing what they doing? These niggas is just killing us. What we doing? We watching. We not writing nothing to the letter. To the president. You see it? He ain't gonna do nothing about it. This is the police. This is government. This is what they want. They gotta quit it. But y'all ain't fucking with the police. Yeah, this go out to all you snitches, all you rap bastards. You know what I'm saying? The government don't even like snitches. They court-martial niggas. They hold you up in front of the motherfucking firing squad. You tell on the motherfucking government. You go tell on your man. So you think they gonna tell on they self? They try to take your Second Amendment away from you. Taking your gun, your rights. They suspended. They gave them to the police. That's why we laying on the ground. You understand me? I don't think so. This is real. Y'all wanna walk around just to be walking around these germs. Y'all scared of the dark. But it's time to come to the light. It's time to do what's right. Let's take back government, supreme law of the land, and bring in some new police. That be policing their ass. Divine law. Like I said, this is not a rap. Police. nothing they can tell me when they fuck up. Police. Yeah, police. 'Cause I care about mine. I care about a lot of my other brothers and sisters. Even though sometimes we got a hard head and we do what we want to do when we want to do it. But that don't mean you got to come in our neighborhood and gun us down. Why your hand on your gun? Cause you feel like it. Cause you want to stop me. Cause you feel like you need to know my name. Cause I'm standing on my square and you envy me. Talking to a nice sister with a nice car. Police. Fuck the police.
Oh my God. I got a break
Shout
shot.
out to him.
See, now you know what he's going to do? He's going to try to make us go way over the time. That's what he thinks
Yes.
he's slick. He made sure he said, look, I gave you
And then
time.
I was late, so
I got a break. You came late. So you know how that go.
It's like, what?
No, I don't need that. So, all right, we back. We refreshed. She got a little soup and stuff. Oh, yeah.
Just making sure.
I forget about you guys sometimes. I'm sorry. I had a podcast. I forgot. Give me a sec. All right. Boom. Got that shit going. All right. You good now? You feel human again?
Yes.
All right.
I get
TKP.
crazy when I don't eat.
TKP EG. I was about to say EKG. Right? That's the respirator thing. EG. You know what? I didn't know because I looked at the show and we had no sound for the first 10 minutes.
Of the show?
Of the show. So the whole time when you was explaining who you are, nobody really heard.
So we getting into that again?
Well, we can do that real quick and then we're just going to go right into the vote.
Okay, so
right?
you can call me EG. EG
Yeah.
stands for
Yes.
my government, which
Yeah.
I will not say.
Okay.
I'm a Capricorn. I'm from the Bronx.
That's Capricorn to the building.
Feel me? And I'm just a cool, laid back person. Like I'm just, you know, I turn up sometimes from time to time, but you know, I'm just.
And tell them where you're from.
I'm from the Bronx.
From the Bronx. What's your nationality? What do you do? What do you?
I am Puerto Rican and Mexican. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, yeah. Alright, cool. Just want to make sure people knew who you were because
Okay.
it made it seem like you was just talking to people for a minute and then who were you, right? So, boom. We was talking about voting, right?
Yes.
Is voting that important? Do people feel important when they vote? Does voting make a difference? Does voting matter? All those things in one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I talk to most people, a lot of people tell me that they don't bother voting. A lot of people tell me the first time that they voted for Barack.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
A lot of people, some other people tell me the first time they voted for Bill Clinton, right? Within my time, I didn't vote for Clinton. I don't think I was old enough. No, I was still in high school with Clinton. So, yeah, right? Yeah, I think so. Anyway, so, yeah, but didn't want to vote for Bush.
I've never voted since I became it.
My whole thing was, but we're not really talking about that. We were really talking about how the whole this election was about
Democrats and Republicans.
Democrats and Republicans. So which party is going to basically overtake the Senate or not the Senate, the House? Yeah. Right. So mainly we was going for mainly Democrat. So what we heard a lot of Democrats saying was vote Democrat, vote Democrat. So my thing is, are we just voting for that particular word, Democrat?
Because everyone else is?
Or are we voting for people who are Democrats and what do they stand for?
Voting for that word.
Now, people who vote for everything Democrat and don't know who these people are, it's kind of crazy to me because I want to know what your values are. What do you believe in? What is it what do you stand for? Do you come to the hood? Are you from the hood? Do you understand how I'm living? Do you understand how people more fucked up than me are living? You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I think a lot of people don't really bother to get into. Just a matter in this case, right? Rock the vote. I think that's when it became real popular to vote, and that's why I said like people were voting for Bill Clinton. When you had Puffy over there with the shirt, the $40 shirt that was saying what was it saying? Was it saying rock the vote? Oh, okay. And niggas was buying that shit too. Like it was just suede letters. You know what I'm saying? He was paying like 40 cash for them
that's
shit.
what they do. They get celebrities.
And that went right into this nigga pocket.
Athletes to promote voting.
So when I had came up with this conversation and I was talking to a couple of co-workers and they asked me did I vote. I said no, I didn't vote. So of course they all went in. Well, damn, why wouldn't you vote? Everybody's vote matters. People fought to get the right to vote.
Same old.
Why wouldn't you take the advantage in doing that? And plus, we need to take back over the Democratic Party from the Republicans. Now, in getting all this knowledge that I have from Shaka El Bay and more, I've learned a lot of things. And not in just a sense of the fact of I ain't voting because fuck that shit. You gotta understand what you're doing or why you're doing what you're doing. You should have purpose to what you're doing or what you're not doing. Why aren't you doing it, right? And that's why I wanted to come and say I didn't want to just sound like some stupid ass people who were just saying I ain't voting because of that. But on one in my case, I didn't know anyone from that party. Right, I don't know any of those Democrats. I don't watch TV like that to see those commercials running 24/7 until I could even actually see these people. So for me to just go into a box and just click all of these names of people who I have no idea makes no sense to me. It really makes no sense to me. If I was going to do an in-depth analysis of all these people and what they stand for and who they are, because they Democrats don't make them good people. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing that's gonna say that this person, he's a good person because he's not a Republican. What makes Republicans bad? Who's to say that Republicans are bad people and what do they stand for? Right? So what we're gonna do is we were going into the whole word of what is democracy, right? I'm saying, right? What you got there? I don't want to just run. I want to start going crazy running my mouth here, even though I started already.
Well, I know he wanted us to this definition, but I'll go ahead and just give y'all the definition of democracy. So it is a system of government by the whole population or all the eligible members of a state, typically through elective representatives. So basically, it sounds like a bunch of shit. You feel me?
All right. When we're talking about like the electoral votes, right? And I mean, right. People are talking about
it's an illusion. It's one big illusion.
Right. We showed a little thing that Key and Peele had where they were talking about the electoral vote, and basically our vote is really considered a suggestion.
Yes, I
agree. You know what I'm saying?
I agree 100%.
So what it's saying is that if we choose the wrong person, or if they feel as though we chose the wrong person, that they at any point in time can decide to change that vote, even if we had the majority vote. I don't have facts on the whole election with Donald Trump, but I don't really think Donald Trump won the popular vote.
Hillary
got that.
You understand what I'm saying? So how can all of these people, I feel as though they did not want to have, they rather deal with Trump than to have a female in office. That's what I feel is one. That's what I think where it really, really stemmed from. That's my personal opinion.
I think it's deeper than that.
Yes.
I mean, there's so many other aspects to it, but I think that's one thing. You know what I'm saying? I think they said let's deal with the man, and of course, it being Donald Trump, money. He's about business. So we rather deal with this woman here or this man who's about his money. And that's what the government is basically based around.
All right,
making your money.
This is what we are really being governed under. That word right there.
So now, did you put that word up?
I'm about to put it up so y'all can see it. So everybody can see it.
Okay. Oligarchy, right? Oligarchy.
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 I was trying to get it right.
Oligarchy.
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 Now, this is a small group of people having control of a country, organization, or institution. That's us.
Yes.
If y'all didn't understand that.
Y'all didn't.
You know,
Oligarchy.
OLIG. You have it up on the.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
So
no,
for
you
those
don't have it up.
who, you know, can see it now.
Okay, you do
I gotta get some shit on my chest.
All right, so come join us. Have a seat,
I gotta get some
please.
shit on my
This
chest.
is
having-
what we like.
That's what it's about.
I was having an argument with a couple of
What I
white
wanted
Negroes
people to
the other
do,
day.
go around. Now, what we want people to do is, I want you to call in. If you can call in, right? The number is
646-776-3818. Call us up and we can talk about this.
Yeah, this is a
Give
serious-
us your
this is a
opinion.
serious
Let
thing.
us know how you feel.
we got my, hold on, you're not on yet, right? Hold on. I got my, and I'm gonna introduce you too, you know what I'm saying? I got my boy Young Highs here with me. You know what I'm saying? Tune into the show. You know what I'm saying? You're definitely, it's a Hooterville show, you definitely hear some of his music. I know you got some new music out. You got a new video out or something?
I'm out the. Well, we got the fake niggas that's been circulating, but I got a new video that's gonna be dropping soon also. So there's a lot of dope music probably come out.
Copy. We gonna get into that. But alright, go on to what you was talking about.
I'm gonna focus on this topic right
Yeah.
now. In a nutshell, let's start with the presidential election.
Okay.
The people who got knowledge of self and they got understanding, you know that the president is selected, not elected. Since the first president we all know the first president wasn't really George Washington. If we do our research and do our knowledge, it was John Hanson, 1781, and you look on a $2 bill, it's a black man.
Yes.
They're not gonna tell you that part.
Yes.
So let's go ahead and go.
We're not gonna get crazy. Let's not get crazy.
We don't want to
let's stick it to
overwhelm them.
Let's stick to the current.
We just want to, throw little things at them to get them to.
Your popular vote is just what it is. Your popular vote, meaning that for the presidential election, they want your opinion. They want to know how you think and how you do things or what have you. But in actuality, go back to oligarchy. It's an oligarchy because you know what? In every state, Shock, you got what? Like in New York, how many people got how many electoral votes in New York? Like about 6 or something like that.
Electoral.
Yeah, electoral for like the presidential election. You about to find that out right now.
I'm working on that, bro. Give me a second.
All right. Yeah. Cheers.
So for every single state, there's a small group of people that control
everyone's vote.
Basically,
yeah.
In all 50 states, in all 50 states, period.
Yeah.
So what he said is exactly true. Your vote does not matter. You know when your vote matters? When, first of all, with the Jewish people, Koreans, Arab people, and different other nationalities, what they do, they pool their money together, right? They go find like a city councilman, councilwoman, or what have you. They put their money behind the individual and back them. They, I know, they got the certain laws of campaign, so you can only give them a certain amount of money on the table. But we all know off the table, they giving them X amount of dollars also to go ahead and take care of business. So guess what? When we get you in office, now all the things we want to get done that benefits us, so we can go ahead and generate more capital. We control you now, so you're gonna go ahead and do everything we want to do because financially we are backing you. What black people need to understand is that until your vote means nothing.
Look at this.
On the even on the local level, it damn sure don't mean nothing on the national level. Let's get that straight. But even on the local level, unless y'all pulling your money to back these people, your vote don't mean nothing. Because your vote means nothing without economic finance. If you're not backing somebody financially, you're not gonna get nothing done, and that's the bottom line. Period. All other nationalities, they back their people. You got, the Jews, they back their people. They put all their money behind. Yo, this the guy right here. We gonna go ahead and back him.
They stick together. They sure do.
That's what they do.
They stick together. They do. Absolutely.
For us, you know, we got the most spending power. But you know what I mean? We not, you know, we never put our money together.
We the most separate.
You know?
There's no unity there.
You know, so it's every single nationality. Everybody pools their money together. Period. So it's all about finance. Until we pull our finances together, we're not going to be able to control none of these people. But if you have your finance game up and you pull your money together, it don't matter if you're a Democrat, it don't matter if you're a Republican, we got X amount of dollars, we want you to do X, Y, Z. Otherwise, guess what? If you don't do what we say, we're going to get you out of there and we're going to get somebody else that we can control to do what we need to do. Goldman Sachs, you're going to try and say all those big corporations that are backing Hillary, that are backing Hillary under the table. She's all Hillary,
right?
though. I agree with you. They didn't want a woman. All right, they already had a black guy in there. Now have a woman? Nah, that's
okay, so back to your question.
But at the same time, it's deeper than that. Let's keep it real. We all know that if we do our research on Hillary, Hillary's a war criminal.
And the thing is,
we know that.
And Hillary switched her whole game up. Yeah. Hillary was against gay marriage. Hillary wasn't fucking with none of that shit. She was fucking with Trump before. That's what I'm saying. She switched her whole style up.
We don't even know if that's the real Hillary. But I ain't gonna.
There's a thing with her. You know
what? Shaq know what I'm talking about.
She's like, no ma'am, I am not. She's a Southern belle.
Question. You asked how many
Yeah, you can talk.
Electoral
shout out to Kwame in the building.
And 29.
29 electoral votes.
Yes.
And how many people are in New York State?
We gotta find out.
Got you. Don't worry. That's what I'm
29 votes. And you got millions of people. We don't know the number. We have to find out now.
29 votes.
But we got millions of people. You got 29 people that control things for millions of people throughout the state and the city. But y'all think this is a democracy? This ain't never been no goddamn democracy. If you think this is a democracy, you out your goddamn mind.
Yeah, but
it's an illusion of a democracy.
It is a democracy because a democracy means a mob rule.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. Okay.
That's what a democracy is. It's mob rule. So you got gangsters in Washington. Gangsters running the country and running how people are living their lives
on an everyday basis.
On an everyday basis.
Yeah.
You know,
and that's a fact. Because these are the same people that they bring narcotics into other countries. They sell it to you, so you go ahead and make a nice amount of money. And then guess what? When they come back, same ones that selling you the shit, they come back. They gonna lock you up. They gonna take all your assets. Take all your money, and then when they throw you in that cell, you're a slave. For those who don't know, once you get locked up, you're a slave again.
One of the realest shits I ever heard in a movie, right? Was New Jack City. Where your man, say, ain't no Uzis made in Harlem. Ain't no Poppy Fields up in here. Where the fuck you think I'm getting this shit from? You understand what I'm saying? It's some way or somehow this shit came to me. I just happened to sell this shit and made a ton of money doing it. You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, you're destroying your community at the same time. But that's not the, you know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing of how
things. But we're not controlling that. Like you said, we're not controlling that part of it.
Yeah. We
at the bottom of the token pole when it comes in. By the time they come to our communities, the people that really getting the big money, they already took their shit off the top anyway. So they already good. We just getting crumbs. You might be making a few $1,000s or whatever, but that's nothing compared to the nigga that just made like $20 million off this shipment.
Now the thing what we was talking about, I was talking about with Shaka too, is we was trying to see. Now we're not telling people not to vote. I'm not telling you not.
We're just
don't vote.
We're not saying freedom of speech. We're just letting y'all know how we.
The point of this is what we coming at is, do we think voting matters? And in a way of in voting matters, what we said with Shaka, what we saying is to vote independent.
If you are going to do
if you are going to vote,
yeah, that's fine.
You know, because Democrats, Republicans are two sides of the same coin. So if you want to be down with one, you might as well be down with the other one because neither one of them got your best.
And then and black folks talking about vote Democrat. Historically, the Democrats have always been a racist party.
Right.
There's a time in this country where black folks voted Republican. We was Republicans.
And just like you were saying that,
now we was going
back in the days, most of our ancestors were under the Republican Party. Because if you look at Republic, you know what I mean, then you will know that it is the people. When you talk about a republic, you're talking about the people governing themselves. These people are supposed to be elected by us to represent us. But we got a bunch of people that we don't know. They don't look like us. You know what I'm saying?
And to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible. You don't think about the shit you say every fucking day, yo.
Going back to what you
and you was sitting there listening to the flag.
You being brainwashed. You being brainwashed the whole time. And going back to what you were saying before, man, you made a lot of valid points. People be voting for people, they don't even know their politics, where they stand up different things.
They just voted because the other person's telling them to vote.
Even de Blasio. I ain't gonna front, cause I got caught up in that. I voted for Obama because he's black.
I didn't vote.
I ain't know nothing about Obama.
For him.
All I knew was that, this nigga might win. Let's get this dude in office.
I strictly voted because he was black.
Do you know how many people voted because he was black?
Listen,
that and my grandma.
That might be the first and only time.
My grandma.
Fuck it.
Who I was staying with
Let's get this nigga in. He might fuck it up, but who knows? Let's do this shit.
Alright.
Roll this, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And he did his thing.
And my grandmama told me, hey, if you don't go out and vote for Obama, you can't come back to live in my house.
So she was.
So I had no choice but to vote for Obama back then. But
Harlem was popping when Obama won.
Everywhere was popping.
Everywhere. Listen, you
in the United States was popping.
Hold on.
Everywhere.
Look at de Blasio. I didn't know who he was. I mean, I heard the name, but most people voted for him because he had the, the son, the commercial with the son with the afro. Oh shit, he got a black son.
Yeah, he got a black wife.
And
his wife is black. We gonna go vote for him.
So check it.
All right, hold on. You asked the population of New York.
Yeah, what's the population? Yeah.
Okay, it's 8 million.
8 million.
Yes, 8 points.
New York City.
Of New York City, yes. New York City, excuse me.
All right, so
8.17 million, and we get 29 electoral votes.
That don't even count New York State. We just talking the city.
Yeah.
So you count New York. Well,
let me do.
That's the rich folks.
I think the 8 million is a little inflated. I think the 8 million is more like 12 million if you count undocumented people.
Now, I mean, it could be a couple digits higher.
It's double that. So like almost 20 million.
Almost 20 million.
What, the New York City?
New York State, yeah.
So 29 people
for 20 million.
For 20 million.
One person per million. Not even one person per million.
What's that game that back in the day on 25th Street they used to have to do?
Chug it up.
What are you going down the road for? This is my point, because I don't vote. You know how many... Listen, my aunts is on my Facebook because I'm voicing my opinion how I don't vote. It's a waste of time. And it's like everybody's just doing it because that's what they would, it's like a cycle. They were taught that. And unless you read and you do your own research and you really get deep into this, you're just going to be, I don't want to say robot, but that's really what it is.
I feel you should, if you do vote, go look at who the people are that you are voting for. Find out about these people.
Find out about them.
And when you find out about these people, tell other people about this person. Don't just keep it to yourself and then be like, oh, I got all this information.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all niggas.
Everybody love Bill Clinton. He used to, quote unquote, so-called, I've heard, black people say Bill was our first black president. They're not going to tell you that Bill was the reason why we got the 3 strike bill.
Of being a president or a mayor or whatever it is having good personal relations with people. Yeah. A lot of people got voted just because they liked how they looked or liked something that they said. You know what I'm saying? So you can't like who?
They're all women, though, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Obama, Bill Clinton. I mean,
all he did is Bill said, I smoke weed.
There was a record number of
You
women
know
who
what I'm saying?
got
That's the only
voted
people
in
that I would vote for.
who won their votes. So in all of this time, there's never been an election where more women were elected to become public servants for the people. So that's where we at with this, you know. But
Got a couple of Muslim women at that.
Yeah, I think in Minnesota.
It's 2, 3 Muslim women.
That's what I'm saying. No, I noticed that it was. Actually, no, hold on, because I actually did see something.
But it's still about economics at the end of the day. It's all about economics. Your vote means nothing if you don't have the economic power.
I feel like if you think about the United States in its whole entirety,
the corporation,
white people are the so-called majority, right? But all the minorities grouped together become the majority.
I like that.
So, Native Americans, Black people, Hispanic people, gay people, Islam, you go down the list. All them together coming out to vote makes a point. Now, it doesn't necessarily matter.
They were stirred in the right direction.
If you talk about like parties, you have to think about how the government works on checks and balances. Even if it's not everybody in their best interest, at least you would have some Democrats to vote against what's happening in the Republican Party. Like if you think about they elected or they appointed Kavanaugh. He's the Supreme Court Justice for who knows how long. It's life tenure. He's going to affect the generation of the United States of America. Our youth, our children, for a whole generation, he will be here affecting that. And so you have to think, like, if you give Republicans all the power, then they can do what the fuck they want. Donald Trump wants to take away natural born citizens. So if you're born here, I don't give a fuck if you're here or not. If you are not, I mean, he might come up with like, you might have to take a test or something to become an American, as opposed to you just come here as an immigrant and now you're American. So you have to oppose those ideals. And if you give Republicans the total power of the government on both sides, the House and the Senate, then he can do whatever the fuck he wants. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. The Republicans are not going to really stop him. Most of them are on board with him. Even the ones that go against, that's only like a small problem to him. He's still doing whatever the fuck he wants.
True. Now see, like you said, how all these people got together, right? I call it the Wakanda effect, because we talked about this shit before. All black people went to go see Wakanda.
They sure did, and dressed up.
I went to see Wakanda. There was people with full African kente cloth gear
and they
on.
they ain't even African.
How about this? Nigga came into the movie theater with drums.
You heard?
Drumming to the movie.
I think I
bunch
saw
of
one with a spear.
Now here's the thing, y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
Here's the thing, y'all. Let's say everybody who went to go see Wakanda and gave Walt Disney, you gave Walt Disney that money.
Think about that.
They made over $100 billion. You know what I'm saying? Worldwide. Now, if every one of those black people gave $10, $5, $1, you know what I'm saying? We can build our own motherfucking Wakanda.
That's a fact. We can have our own banks.
But we don't think about that because, see, when you add government and democracy and all that other things into it, who's going to be the leader? Who's going to be the president? Who's going to run this? How's this going to be run?
Look, we confused about a whole lot of different things. But the thing is this. With damn, I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. God damn.
It'll take a minute.
Next. It'll come to you. So,
But did you go on the Republic? We was talking about the Republic. Did we go on the Republic too?
Well, I was gonna bring that up so people could see
My bad, Kwame. You was finna saying what you saying?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I don't even know what the question was.
What's the definition of a republic?
We about to put it up on the screen so everybody can see.
I want to talk so bad, Ken.
So talk, nigga. Say what you gotta say.
Yeah.
Nah, go ahead.
You want to
Say what you
talk?
gotta say.
Pull up.
So T2 jump in. This is an open forum. We got people on the line. Oh, on the comments. I'm sorry. Is anybody saying anything? Hold on.
You know what I'm saying?
Each one of us spent $1,000. We good. I'm broke, nigga.
Alright, give us a second. We're gonna get
Alright,
back.
check it.
Right now,
Republic.
we have up the definition of republic.
So
Okay.
if you can see it,
You have
read it.
Republican.
No, listen, why you got you supposed to like, you know what I'm saying? I get you up, boy,
So read the definition.
Give him a minute.
One second.
I mean, you could if you could see.
Let me
Nah.
Look straight ahead. Look straight ahead.
It's crazy. Nah. That's not happening. That's not happening.
Okay, so I got it here. A state in which supreme power is held by the people and their elected representatives, and which has an elected or nominated president rather than a monarchy.
Now,
Again,
doesn't that sound like
something that you would be interested in doing?
You know,
when you are in power?
They're talking about a democracy. They talk about how the people are doing this, that, and the third. But when they talk about a democracy, doesn't it sound more like a republic? You know what I'm saying? Like what they're trying to say.
Yes,
what they're trying to say the government is, or the country is, the nation is. It sounds more like a republic, yet we're living under an oligarchy. You know what I'm saying? And this is the type of stuff we've been dealing with since forever, where they're switching things around. That they're switching a lot of things up when it comes to words, traditions, who people are nowadays,
culture, history. Listen, they
everything.
switching up everything.
That's
right?
where it goes back to the republic is my Wakanda factor. That's my Wakanda right there. You know what I'm saying?
So, being that we read the definition of a republic, don't you think you would rather fall under a Republican title than a Democrat title? Yet people are talking about being Democrat and don't even know what the fuck it means.
I think the issue is people are not necessarily voting on the definition, but more so the values in which they represent.
Right.
The Republicans, how they represent themselves, they're fucking racist.
Right, but this is the thing though. They've made over the years what you vote for trendy.
That's what I'm saying. Like they do that by getting these celebrities, these athletes, like
They're gonna
push you to vote for this one, to vote for this candidate, to vote for Democrat, vote for
so
that's how you know. Through music, music is the biggest.
You could relate to.
Like it goes back to what I think one of y'all said about how they changed the meanings of certain symbolisms over certain times. Because you said it out your mouth. Republicans are just racist. Guess what? About 60 years ago in this country, the Democrats were just racist. It didn't change until it started with FDR, because when they had the New Deal, because the stock market had crashed or whatever, and they needed the country to go in a new direction. But black people didn't really start rocking with the Democrats or our body until Kennedy. I know if you go down south right now, I swear, true story. You go to certain parts of the south, I know I've seen it. You got old black women that's in their 80s who still got pictures. It'll be MLK, Jesus, and Kennedy.
Yep. And now Obama. And now Obama.
Yeah.
It might be
I've been in Mississippi. I've been in Memphis. I've been in North Carolina. I've been in Georgia. I've been in a few states or whatever. I'm telling you, you go to an old black woman that's in her 80s or whatever, you will see Jesus, Kennedy, and MLK all lined up in one row. In some cases, Jesus is like third, and JFK is first. You know what I'm saying? Not realizing, people not realizing that at the end of the day is, symbolism. It's symbolism. It's symbolism. It's symbolism. But symbolism always a good thing? You know what I'm trying to say? What does the symbol really stand for? What's the meaning of the symbol? Let me go ahead and dig down, like even with the cross. Like, you know what I mean? Get on topic. Like, do you know the symbolism of that cross? Do you know the meaning of that cross?
The Holy Ghost, like
do you know what I'm trying to say?
That's what I'm saying. People aren't educated.
Supposedly? We don't
That's
even
why
we're not going to get into religion right now.
That's a whole
Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost. What happened to the mother? Nobody knows.
No. The thing is this.
Where the moms go? Oh, no. We don't need her.
Hold on. If I told you the real symbolism behind the cross, you probably wouldn't even believe it.
It's another topic for.
But that's another topic.
That's another topic.
You see how he tried to be like, tune in next week. That's that bullshit right there.
No, because we got a goodie next week too. You know what I'm saying? We got a goodie,
It's just gonna get
What I'm
better.
trying to make is, like, going back to what you were saying, man, we gotta start doing our own research.
Yes.
We gotta start educating ourselves.
Educate
And
yourself.
we have to pull our money together. That same money that we
Work
use
together.
to go see Wakanda, and niggas spent over $100 million could have been used to
In the
open
same
up for
sense.
banks.
Oh,
for
in the same sense, I feel people should also, hold on, y'all. They need to find their own people to vote for.
Yes.
We need to find our own people to vote for. Yes. Yes. Damn right.
Not
Talk
burn
about
down.
it.
Bomb.
Dynamite.
We got to turn ahead and lick that shit.
Stick some dynamite.
Right. Between that and Philadelphia,
1985.
understand how scared
Negroes are.
How scared the government and the powers that be are of us getting together. They are that scared that they will resort to those measures to stop us
Which
and
is the
deter us
exact
from
reason why, regardless of who votes and how you vote, they're going to make sure that they are still in power.
Yeah.
Which is why.
Which is why the fuck are you voting? What's the point?
Now, one thing. Now, back to what
The electoral college is going to do what they want.
You gotta
when
vote,
it comes
though.
down to
You
it.
gotta
For
vote.
what?
You have to vote. You tell you why.
You want to have a seat, bro?
Hold on, y'all.
Hold on. One at a time. One at a
You
time.
ever had somebody make you feel like you have power, but in all actuality you don't? Niggas want you to feel like you got that power. Niggas want you to feel like you pressing that button, you're doing something. At the end of the day, the electoral college is going to
Let's stay on point, y'all. Hold on.
I feel like this,
Go ahead.
They don't vote who's the community leaders. Like who
The electoral college is Democrats. No. That's what they want you to believe.
Chef in the building.
Voting is so important.
All right. Go ahead. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
What this guy's saying. Voting is so important, and it starts on a local level, right? You have to remember this country is not a government. You have to think of it as a business. Donald Trump is the director. You know what I mean? And everybody else is other managers, and there's other levels of managers, governors, mayors, all that, and it goes down. If you're not supporting your team all the way up, there's no managing up, there's no following through. That's one thing, right?
Think about where we were. Think about where we were.
I think Trump is like a GM, but he's not that.
If a fucking staff member wanted to make a decision, at the end of the day, it got to go through that director. And if the director says it's a dub, it's a dub.
But here's the thing. The difference is the United States government has a system of checks and balances. Checks and balances. If we're voting, you cannot have one party in total power. That's when the shit gets fucked up.
Can I say one thing?
If you have Democrats,
they're checking what
the Republicans are saying.
One Congress.
President, we all know it's a business. He's the appointed president not the CEO. So
That's
it's
what I was
definitely a
gonna
board
say.
of people that influence what he can and can't do.
Yes.
And we're one of those
That's
votes
true.
called the people.
Yeah.
You know
And
what
at
I'm
the
saying?
same
So that's
time,
why I'm saying, don't
everything
relinquish
that Obama tried to do, Congress shut down immediately when they were trying to do it. Like he fought for fucking Obamacare, and the minute he got out, they threw that shit out the window.
Here's the other reason why voting is important. Law. Law.
Yes.
People vote for laws. If you look at the 13th Amendment, that shit is fucked up, needs to be changed. That's the reason why our education is so fucked up. That's
And
the
the
reason why
14th.
all black people, half of us are in jail, do not get counted in the United States Census. And that's why they think we are a minority, which makes no fucking sense.
And the 14th.
But that's what I'm saying, because at the same time, you can have a gun or smoke weed in Cali, but you can't do that in New York. You know what I'm saying? You go down south, you know what I'm saying? And as long as you got it on the dashboard, you good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But
you can't, you know what I'm saying? It's certain things that you can't do in certain states. So why does the law, even though you have the right to bear arms, I cannot bear those arms in New York the same way that I would bear them down south or on the West Coast.
That's such a valid point, but yeah, I think about that shit all the time. If you think about gun issues, in the past 2 weeks, 4 massacres have occurred due to gun violence, which makes no sense. Now you have to think, in more rural areas, they might want to have access to guns because hunting is a thing. You know, that's just a humanistic thing. That's our natural thing to do. Is to
motherfuckers
hunt.
just ain't hunting
But
with
in the
automatic
city,
rifles.
That's right. But how to get there? How to get there? The biggest issue is the fucking NRA.
Yeah.
Which makes no fucking
They
sense.
control
Niggas stay get a shot. People stay get a shot. Stay get a
Majority
shot.
of the money they giving
They
the
put up the
government mad
money.
money, so I'm gonna let
They
you do
playing
whatever
the
the fuck
game.
you want to do because you giving me
Yeah.
bread. Do what you
That's
want.
that's what I'm saying.
But if there's enough people voting, opposing, like I feel, that's just this is my
I just feel
personal
like
idea.
they want you to
My personal
But now,
idea.
at the same time, when you go,
Because we
at
all
the
can't
same
vote at
time,
the same time.
Oh my God.
She just made my point. She just made my point. You know why? Because the NRA, they've got millions and millions upon millions of dollars. So they've got the financial backing to go ahead and back half these assholes that's in there, what have you. So it's kind of like, guess what? You know, they're not going to change the gun laws as long as you dudes keep on going ahead and giving them.
It's a win-win. You give me money, I get to do what I want.
It's economics.
But you have to think about time, right? So most of those people making those laws, dealing with all that shit, comes from like a baby boomer generation, right? We're in the millennial age right now. If we're getting out and voting, millennials are surpassing baby boomers by a long stretch. If you think about technology, it's going way past the baby boomers. We're gonna go in a total different direction before you know it. But young people have to get out and fucking vote. That's point blank period. That's it. There's more young people in this country than old people. There will always be that. There will always be that.
That's a good point.
The lesser of two evils. Until we can get our shit together, we
gonna
have
have
to
to
go
pick
with
one.
the lesser of the two evils. It's like a dude putting a gun in your head and telling you, smoke a blunt or sniff cocaine. Which one you gonna do?
Hillary and Donald.
You
That's
gotta
the
take
two evils.
right now until we get that Wakanda
But
shit
then,
together.
here's the thing.
We have to go with
How
the lesser.
much more different?
Blow my brains out right motherfucker.
How much more different do
No,
you
but
think
you know
it would have
what?
been
We
with
just gotta
Hillary?
get it together. That's all.
Now, aside from the
It shouldn't
wall
be that.
situation,
we gotta get it together.
I think Obamacare would have still been gone. For sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Obamacare would have definitely still been gone.
Maybe.
There still would have been issues, and I feel as though other outside countries would have had more problems because of Hillary being a woman.
I think the issue lies in how real.
She's a war criminal. Let's just keep
Know
it
what I'm
real.
saying?
How really is it?
She's a fucking war criminal. We know this.
People dealt with Hillary because they had to when she was the what was her title to Obama?
Secretary of
She was the first lady. She was Secretary of State. Yeah. So they had to deal with her. They didn't want to deal with her, but they had to deal with her. But they, in that same sense, that's what gave her the confidence in like, you know what, I could run this country because I've been dealing with this dude over this here, over here, and there, and there.
Experience.
And I feel like Obama gave her that shit to get rid of her so he wouldn't have to deal with her for the fucking next the next time we had to. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I think the issue lies in how real Trump is. At the end of the day, I feel like a lot of our presidents have been racist. Trump is outwardly racist, which allows the people in the country to be outwardly racist, to be outwardly pedophiles, to be outwardly all of that. Now, Hillary, I feel like we still would have had issues. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But she get that shit undercover. She do it in a way to make you feel like I'm really for you, but you're not.
Yeah.
Trump is really on some fuck you, I'm not for you.
Yeah,
And
Trump
that's
is so real about it. That's exactly what it is.
At the same time,
but you know what?
We as a
Trump
people,
is a blunt
we as a
ass
people
man.
thinking
That's
that
what
we
it is.
progressed so much, and granted, we have progressed throughout the years, but
Trump
we as a
let you
people,
know.
exactly, Trump will let you know
but
straight
real
up.
talk,
but it's
you
a
ain't
different
really this shit.
basis with him.
You ain't really
It's
getting
about
no
if you got money, I fucks with you.
Yeah.
If you up there, I fucks with you.
But
you know what I'm saying?
His religion is money.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't think it's really about color with him. It's more about class. It's
And
more
that's
like
true, too.
I don't fuck with you, middle class motherfucker.
That's true.
You
When
make
you think about
$100,000, ill.
When you think
Like,
about
you know what I'm saying?
on
Like,
some real shit, who has the money in America? So it boils down to that. At the end of the day, you still fucking with majority of the white people, majority of the Republicans. They the ones with the money. They the ones with the money.
And then he promotes the fuckery by like
it's
doing
simple.
fucking playing bingo with fucking Kanye. No, not bingo. What is it? Oh no, with Kanye West and the white. Are you fucking
Kanye got money?
Is you kidding me?
It's simple, man. It's either, hey, do you want to deal with the nigga that's going to tell you to your face, fuck you, nigga, I hate you? Or do you want to deal with the woman who's going to go ahead and smile and give you a hug?
Yeah, that means
Only
just
stick the knife in your back, but while the knife is in your back, she's still going to smile, she's still going to, she's going to console
You good, you
and
right.
tell you everything's going to be okay.
That's good. That's a valid point. I think the only
I'd rather deal with
this
him.
is the only thing that
That's
I
why
say
she
comes
wins.
good out of the Trump administration.
So we having this conversation. We won't be having this conversation.
That's
this
why
Because
Hillary didn't win.
if
though.
Donald Trump wasn't so blunt and didn't give a fuck about everything that he said, then people would not be standing up to the bullshit. Like let's just think about women. That doesn't even matter race, religion, none of that. Women in general, they've been through so much fucking shit, and this fucking president talking about grabbing by the pussy,
So
do all this
niggas
fucking
don't
shit.
do this shit. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
no, don't be sorry.
But niggas that really be in the streets don't go through shit.
Yeah, of course.
Niggas don't.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say fuck the woman because I came on my mom pussy. You know what I'm saying? Niggas know I love my mother, and niggas know my mother. And know what type of
He's not
woman
saying
my
that
mother was.
men haven't gone through it more as much as women.
Listen.
Yeah.
Fuck all that, man. I held my tongue, bro.
No, you don't need to hold your tongue.
Speak your piece,
You feel me? So I'm like, we understand, like, we put y'all through hell. You feel me? We do. All this fake love, marriage shit. I told myself I told plenty girls. I'm not gonna get married.
Why not?
I might put a promise ring on your finger, my nigga. You know that I'm gonna be on your body. Regardless, my nigga. It's like
all over the place.
Real talk, nigga. Real shit, nigga. You feel me? You know I'm from. Where we at? 2 seconds?
I don't know,
I'm
nigga.
from 1 second.
I ain't know that.
Ain't no location, nigga. No way seen me, nigga.
Don't be giving them no
But
address.
you know what I'm saying, though?
Nigga, yeah.
So it's like, what's up?
We get it.
You feel me? It's like, you got some hard ass bitches out here, man.
Okay, yeah.
You got some hard ass bitches that really hold the nigga down.
Yeah.
Through the bad, like, through the bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I respect them. But it's always one type of person for that person. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, like I said, he wasn't really. I don't think he's saying anything about women being too men.
It's just politics. You know, we just having a conversation
Real quick
about.
though, even with that, that's another issue with minorities. That's another issue with minorities. At the end of the day, women are minorities. Black people, minorities. LGBTQ, minorities.
Spanish
and it's to the
people,
point, Spanish people, minorities. It's to the point that it's like, it's to the point that it's like, my situation is worse than yours. My situation is worse than yours.
And it should be that way. It should be you and I. Hold on. We all can't talk at the same time. One mic.
At the end of the day, real shit, I'm black, I'm a female, and I'm gay, nigga. Like, I gotta deal with wild shit. Like, I gotta do all of that. Like, and that's the shit. We don't come together, all minorities all together. It's like, no, my issue is worse than yours. This is worse than that. Like, no, it's not, my nigga. We all fucked up. We all fucked up. If you're not a white male in America, we all fucked up.
I'm black and I'm Muslim.
You feel me? Like, and I get what you're saying though. I get what you're saying.
No,
I'm all for. I'm tight. I'm melanated. Okay.
I think it's I'm just trying.
Okay, yeah. So
But yeah,
you want to finish
Harlem Riding
up?
Show. We've been talking about how much does voting really matter? You know what I'm
Anymore.
saying? We talked about Republican Party. We talked about Democratic Party and what those things mean. We have some good discussion right here now. You know what I'm saying?
Very deep.
And talking about things on how, not just talking about why we're not voting, but what are things that we can do to make change. You know what I'm saying? Now, I think I was talking about, like,
real change.
Like I was saying, I'm joking, but I'm being for real too. Like when I had a real conversation with me and this other older gentleman in Shaka, and he was saying like, yo, we really need to talk about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he was like, yes, brother, yes. You know what I'm saying? But it really made me think about it too. Like, you know what I mean? Like we went out to go see a movie about a black person, about a black comic book character, to where some people thought that this place really existed. You know what I'm saying? Like,
They was
on
trying to
some
book
real
flights
shit.
on
Like,
that shit. You
yo,
heard?
it's so crazy.
Okay.
I heard like kids be like, yo, I live right next to Wakanda. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lie, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But and to have that, the masses go to see this and support this and gave 12, 15 cash. 3D is more.
100
You know what I'm
right?
saying? Like,
100 bill.
yeah,
100 bill?
yes.
Come
you
on,
know what I'm
people,
saying?
are you kidding
So, but it's how can this be? How is it going to be led? Who's going to lead us? Do we need to be led, or can we do it as a whole
we
together?
can do it as a
because
whole.
just how you said, if we got the blacks, the gays, all that, everyone to come together and say, well, what do you bring to the table? What do you bring to the table? What do you bring to the table? Let's do this.
We bring numbers.
I can build houses.
Against them. That's
I know how to build houses. Well, I'm a surgeon.
Numbers.
Oh, well,
numbers,
I can make clothes.
You put all four
well,
together, that's numbers. And we
you
can
understand what I'm saying? I've been teaching
That's
kids
what
for
that
20
is,
years.
numbers.
You know what I'm saying? That's how you can build your shit. What do you do? What's your thing? I'm good with my hands. I don't know how to do things. I don't know. I may not know how to build something, but if you tell me how to do it, I can fix it. You understand what I'm saying?
And for what it's worth, all of these little moments, fucking Wakanda, fucking voting for Obama, black, what?
That's what I'm saying.
That shit when Obama was
Tradition.
going in the president, that shows us that we can come together as a people. When that moment is over,
it's over.
We disseminate, and that's the problem.
Bullshit.
So I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying when it comes in terms of us actually coming together and showing like we are the masses.
We
but
got
once that
numbers.
moment is over, we don't know how to keep that momentum.
Yes.
That's the problem.
Definitely.
That's the problem.
And what you're talking about elaborates on what she's talking
Mhm.
about. It's about building community.
Yes.
And sticking together.
Yeah.
When you
Stick
build
together.
community, everyone has
And I don't
their
care
role
what you do.
in it.
I don't care.
And
You can
we
go over there and
can
suck
make-
dick. I don't care. You go over there and put Gucci if you want to eat Gucci. I don't give a fuck. What do you bring to the table? We're not talking about sexual preferences. What do you bring to the table? Matter of fact, even the hoes, niggas need pussy too. If you a hoe too, I don't know how to do much. I know how to fuck. You know what? You probably are good with men. You know how to talk to men. You know how to.
You can calm their
You know how to. Hoes know how to. Hoes know niggas. You understand what I'm saying? You might be the one to help me. Like, can we let him into Wakanda? Nah, I don't know, cause you know niggas. You understand what I'm saying? We can use everyone's skills, man. I don't give a fuck what you do.
Listen, as long but it's just coming together and having the numbers to be like, go.
And minorities been through so much shit
You
on
feel
each
me?
end. We are strong enough to do that.
There's
so
No,
many.
no,
Power is so
I'm
real.
just being a lady, but go. Yes, we need the numbers to
You know what I'm
just be
saying?
like.
We gonna start a fund. We gonna start a fund. Build Wakanda. That's what we gonna call it. Build. I'm not fucking playing.
Here's the issue.
BuildWakanda.com. You understand what I'm saying?
Go ahead, go ahead.
The problem is that there's a generation of us, a younger generation that really has no knowledge of self.
At all.
Right.
They just put on fucking headphones and they
until
go.
we, come to that understanding and they have that knowledge of self, then we have a bunch of zombies that's on their head that don't have a clue about nothing.
Yeah, no,
Yo,
you're right.
Give me some Oprah money.
And
Give me
then
some
the thing is-
J&B money, right? Who else money I need? Who money I need?
Money.
Huh?
Jordan.
Oh, give me some. No, I don't know about that nigga, man. 'Cause you know what I'm saying?
I think I'm
But I take his
with-
money. No, I take his money. See, I don't know if I want him in there, but like, all right, cool. Come on, nigga. Teach the kids how to play basketball. Rockefeller? What you mean? Jay-Z?
No, nigga.
Oh, the Rockefeller? We don't want no white people money. We want black people money. We want all black people money. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas is the reason why all this shit going down.
Nah, because they going to find some way to tax us. Nah, fuck the niggas. You know what I'm saying? And whoever chip in, you live rent free for life. You good. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
At the end of the day, the power is
out.
Yeah, man.
It's just a matter of
That's what we gotta do, though.
We all came from a struggle. I feel like, nigga, my mother had 6 kids and found a way to feed us every night. That's power. Like, you can take, that's power. And we don't know how to get together and just do that. Like, and that's what it really comes down to.
That's another thing. The power of will. When you really want to do something and you want something, you get it.
Like I said, we
How
had a
many
Black Wall Street
times
before, and
you
it
think
got
about
bombed,
the
and
things
niggas didn't try again.
that you really want and you have that you want, right? Like even getting some pussy. Like I want that chick so badly. You go hard and getting that chick. You know what I'm saying? And you find a way to start talking to her to get the number, and then you get the draws. You understand what I'm saying? But that determination could go into so many other different
Like
things.
educating
My
yourself.
personal opinion is it changed. Cause at one time we did have that mentality. Cause we had no choice but to have that mentality.
Yeah.
Cause white people wasn't fucking with us. We pretty much had to go ahead and build. You know, after slavery, they didn't give us nothing to build on. So we had to build our own shit from literally nothing. So at one time we had that mentality. And this might sound controversial.
Not too comfortable.
But to me, how that changed was integration. And I'm explaining
But
why.
immigrants took over because that same tribe that we have.
Integration.
Immigrants.
Because real talk, when it comes to black people, we're not really immigrants because this is,
This is our
we
shit.
the indigenous people anyway, you know that. We the real
Yes,
indigenous
yes, bro, yes.
But when it comes to
yes, sorry, my fault.
when it comes to that particular situation, man, you know what ended up happening is that there was a segment of us, like you had to, like for example, you had MLK and Malcolm X.
Right.
Like if you watch Wakanda, Killmonger is based on Malcolm X, and the other dude, Prince, whatever the nigga name is, was based on MLK.
Okay.
Really, they had
By
the
any
same
means
objective.
necessary and my piece of.
They had the same objective. They just went about it in different ways. And when he died, then what he said? He said, "Yo, I rather die here than to be held in bondage. Bury me in the sea with the rest of my ancestors."
Word, that just was hard.
That's some real shit.
That line was hard.
That's
That line was hard.
That's one of the, that's the realest words that I've heard, I've ever fucking heard. You know what I'm trying to say? So what ended up happening is that we had our own white people, because those are the ones in the control. I'm not being racist, but white people, because those looked at it and said, "Oh, hold on."
We keeping it real on
These
the show.
niggas
That's
are
what
generating X, because it's about economics. These niggas are generating X amount of dollars. Imagine how much of that money we can have over here if we go ahead and let them in. And, they had integration because they want to do the right fucking thing, and they gave a fuck, and it was the right thing to do, and it was it was morally the right thing to do. They did this shit for economics. And that was the bottom line of it. It was money. They wanted our money. So it was kind of like, instead of not trying to say we couldn't fuck with them, but we shouldn't have felt the okie doke. Because once we was able to sit at the lunch counter with them, the niggas stopped wanting to build their own businesses and do things like that. And now, Master done let me in the big house now. So now I'm in the big house. I'm gonna do everything I can to appease Master. Master, you want me to bend over? You want me to get on my knees, Master? Because and that's why you got all these boot-looking Negroes that's out here to this day. You know what I mean? The Jesse Jackson of the world. And he's one of them. He set up king. I don't care what nobody say. You know, we Willie Pepper, friendlies not ties. The nigga didn't have a tie on that day. They aimed at everybody had ties. He didn't have a tie on or whatever. And miraculously, you get out of Memphis when nobody else get out of Memphis, and the next day you do a fucking, what you call it in Chicago? I know I'm getting on base, but I'm trying to make a point. The example of a boot-looking ass Negro. You know, Al Sharpton, another one. You can't trust a nigga with the perm. I'm fucking sorry.
God, no.
You can't trust Cat?
Cat, I can make an exception to Cat.
Exception to Cat.
I don't know. How many times Cat done got arrested and shit?
Cat be throwing the ill subs in his fucking
No conviction.
No conviction.
You heard?
I get Captain G pass.
You heard? That he's the only one.
But 95% of these motherfuckers with perm, I can't trust. Come on, man. Come on, man. This nigga, CI number 7. This nigga's a fucking confidential informant. CI number 7. Why the fuck would y'all, black people, why the fuck would y'all trust a confidential informant? Why don't you trust an informant to lead you when things happen or whatever? Like what happened in Brooklyn when homeboy got killed in the staircase or whatever. I mean, East New York. The family didn't want Sharpton involved because they didn't know what it was. It's all big game. He don't kill
girly nigga.
The shit, the family didn't want him speaking.
After that, you want to brawl shit. I really stopped listening to Al Sharpton with anything. That whole
yeah, right there in East New York, in the pink houses, And at the end of the motherfucking day, it comes down to, for you, it's publicity. You probably front the families a certain amount of money. To get mine looking good, get this one looking good. He did the same shit with Michael Brown and them out in St. Louis, or what have you. So then, guess what? When you get the settlement, sometimes I don't care. No, I say these families be knowing in advance that they ain't gonna get the fucking money from. I mean, they ain't gonna get the whoever they got the charging on is gonna be not guilty. These niggas be knowing in advance. It's all a big game, but it's kind of like, guess what? We gonna get like $7 or $8 million. Al gonna want like a quarter of that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
Cause you know why? Because he had access to CNN, and NBC.
Yo, Al look horrible, man.
He does.
But that's what
I'm fond of him.
No homo. He look like a lollipop, yo. He just round in the stick, yo. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the nigga.
That's the point. Black people got a Jesus complex. We want everybody to be the next fucking Jesus instead of saving ourselves.
Yeah.
So you trust in Al Sharpton, you trust in a nigga that was walking around looking like a fucking, that had plastic surgery, walk around with a turkey neck, look like a fucking bobblehead and a fucking perm, and you think this nigga's gonna fucking come and save you when you got the power to save yourself. All you gotta do is look in the fucking mirror and it's you. You gotta save you. How the fuck you rely on this nigga to save you? Obama, what did Obama really do for you for 8 years? I mean, let's keep it real.
Niggas was dying on Obamacare. Let's talk about it.
What really happened?
More people died under his watch than anybody. Than any other president.
That's what I'm trying to say.
More people of color died, murdered under Obama's watch. Any other president.
Well, if you talk to the average black person, that's the best president we ever fucking had.
Yeah, our first black president.
That's all they think.
That's all they cared about. The
You know what
color
I'm
of his
saying?
skin. They wasn't
Presidente J.
Presidente J.
Presidente J. He said Obama and Hillary are both war criminals.
That's a fact.
Obama was
Shout out to you.
I told you
Appreciate
last
you
week.
for
Obama was pressing the button.
And you know what? And this is how grimy is. We gonna get deeper in politics. How politics and crime is hand in hand.
Like, okay, for example, I just want to say, like, how that whole thing with Trump, how he got the 200, immigrants still in those
detention camps.
Yeah, and Obama was doing the same thing.
Yeah, man, I wish I would knew he was going to the store, man.
So they say Obama was doing the same thing. The only thing was they wasn't highlighting on that. You know what I'm saying? That's not what they was focusing on. They were trying to keep y'all focused on him being black and Michelle doing good, but he was doing the same shit.
Let's get into Bill now, right? Bill was the greatest president to Negroes, right? I say Negroes because some of you motherfuckers are still Negroes. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Talk about it.
Motherfucking Bill Clinton, when he was the governor of fucking Arkansas, there's a place called Mena, Arkansas. Shop know where I'm getting at. With all the drugs that they was bringing in through Colombia and what have you, they would bring in through Mena, Arkansas and distribute throughout the motherfucking country. Bush was in, Daddy Bush was in it.
Arkansas was fucked up back in the day.
Fucking,
I don't know how it is now, but
Oliver North,
Little Rock.
Yeah,
remember that shit? HBO Little Rock.
Definitely fucking play. Fucking Oliver North. For those who don't know, do your research on Ollie North. And all the rest of these guys or what have you, man, were bringing in tons of drugs through fucking Mena, Arkansas. You know what I mean? That went through your community. That fucking raped and pillaged and plundered through every single inner city from New York all the way to LA and every single fucking hood and fucking between, man. Yeah. I thought that nigga did the.
That nigga snatched that. He snatched that sandwich out there. Nigga about to drop his shit. He caught that. He said, and then walked out. On that note, I'm out. My back end.
So that's the thing. So it's kind of like, you know, do your research on these people. He's the reason why you have the 3-strike law. He's the reason why you can have 2 strikes and a nigga go in the fucking store and steal a soda. And if you see a cop out there, a cop could go ahead and, you know, pull your coat and you fuck around and end up getting that 3rd strike over some bullshit. He's the one that answered to that shit. His wife is the one that called us fucking predators.
Yeah.
You think her opinion changed in 20 years?
350. You gotta do 350 of your time because of that nigga too.
Fuck it, 85%. 85% of your time because this motherfucker. So at the end of the day or whatever, you know, we gotta know what we got ourselves into. Like, a lot of people talk, you know, I'm a Sunni Muslim. I'm not a Nation of Islam Muslim, but Elijah Muhammad has some valid points. Black people should only go ahead and vote for somebody when they go ahead and find a person that has a certain level of integrity and honesty and discipline that have the people's best interest at heart. Then we should pool our money together and put our money behind that individual. Once again, economics goes back to the, you know, what Homegirl talking with the NRA and how the NRA, but they got millions of dollars to back all these motherfuckers in, so they're not gonna go ahead and pack. You know, they're gonna go ahead and try to do it with these false flag mass attacks. Cause some of these attacks are real, some of these attacks are fucking bullshit. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm trying to say?
I really start thinking about that shit, man.
You know, this shit is WWE. You don't know what's real. You don't know what the fuck is fake. You don't know nothing. And then some of them, I think, is being, you know, the ones that are real are being conducted by government operatives. You know, but we ain't gonna go into that or whatever. You know, that's a whole deeper thing or what have you. You know, so it's kind of like you don't know what the hell is going on. You don't know this shit. Up is down, down is up, good is bad, bad is good. Like this whole shit is fucking backwards. And you know what? It's gonna take a generation or 2 to get this shit back to normal. It's not gonna happen in our generation. It's done. It's gonna happen with the
that's where it leads to. So
and hopefully they get their shit together and educate themselves.
This has been a great show. We're gonna leave off in a little bit. Fuck with this nigga.
We'll be here all night, which we don't mind. We appreciate y'all
Fuck you,
for showing. We don't mind either. We give him a little break or we appreciate y'all too. You know, those on the live chat. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Oh yeah. Shout out to Dominique Thomas.
Yes.
And she says.
And I got to plug my show also. Paparazzi TV comes on tonight.
Okay.
At 1:30.
Okay.
Bronx Net Channel 68. Hold on. Verizon Channel 68. Hold on. I was smoking my cane. Optimum. Is it no Optimum?
Tell them what Paparazzi.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I'm bugging. Listen. Also for all artists, rap, R&B, poets. Entrepreneurs, upcoming business entrepreneurs, comedians, everybody who need promotion and everything or what have you, you hit us up, paparazzi_TV, POPPAROTZ_TV, or what have you. Follow us on Instagram. The email is paparazzi_TV@yahoo.com. If y'all need to get interviews and y'all need the exposure, what have you, is a venue similar to this or whatever, just email us, hit us on the IG. We'll go ahead and get back to you. We'll set it up. We do interviews or what have you. Serious inquiries only. But at the same time, you're going to get, you on TV in the Bronx 3-4 times a week. Not to mention, we have live stream also. So even if you're not located in the Bronx, if you have, you can go on our Instagram page, click on the link in the bio, and the time that the TV show comes on, you can watch it live or what have you. Or if you buy a computer or whatever, you can be in Timbuktu. You can go ahead and watch the show as well. So all artists that need promotion, hit us up as well, what have you. Shout out to Harlem Variety Show for always showing us love or what have you. diggydimemusic, y'all know what it is. Also, get some new Young Highs music popping, new video coming out soon. Get all the music, younghighs.bandcamp.com. Google me, Young Highs, YUNGHAS. Follow me on Instagram at
listen.
Like I said, shout out to Presidente J. Shout out to D Brown. Shout out to Dominique Thomas.
Yeah, shout out to y'all. We appreciate
Presidente J. He said you didn't even want to get into it, but he was like the cross was a A PayPal?
Tool to conquer everything to the north, south, west, and east of the Roman Empire by any means necessary.
I need the guide of Christianity.
So yeah, y'all not ready for that. We appreciate you though, Presidential J.
Presidente J.
Yes,
Presidente J.
You know, excuse me, I'm sorry.
You should know that.
Yes, I'm sorry. I forgot to put in my accent.
I think I know who that is.
Presidente J.
I think I know.
Oh, once he drops some shit on you?
No. Because I'll drop some metaphysical shit on him. But that's my brother. We build together. We study together.
Shout out to Young Hives for being on the show. I really appreciate you. Spy, Deandra, y'all didn't really see them. But some of my peoples, some of my ex-co-workers, some people just coming through and chilling, man. You know what I'm saying?
Showing love, you know.
And they part of the team.
The set is always live, you know what I'm saying? Call us up.
We always got team in the background doing what they do.
Yes, doing what they listen. Everybody got a role here. You heard? We working together.
Word.
Everybody got a role. Working together.
Word. So
that's what it is.
It's been a great show. I like everything. Yes. We got information. People, we didn't get no calls.
We didn't get into a lot of things either. We had, we spent the whole.
It was
talking about voting, but it's a serious matter. So.
Oh yeah, niggas shot at little 6ix9ine in his video.
He wanted to throw that.
I don't really give a fuck.
That's probably the police.
Yeah, I think it was him. I think he went and got to be with
Well, we definitely wanted to get into
You know what I'm saying? They were in Beverly Hills in a mansion, in a $200 million mansion. Like, Beverly Hills, nobody's shooting.
No. Question.
Wait, but you ain't know? That nigga tried to go to Complex Town and YG and them niggas dubbed him.
Yeah.
He in LA. He be talking shit like, yeah.
He talk crazy.
Mister.
Yeah, but watching out, some 400 not done enough to
Did y'all show the King and Power video?
Yeah, we got it.
All right, but yeah. That's that video.
Them niggas don't gotta touch nobody. You understand?
Like I said, thanks for tuning in.
Yes, we appreciate y'all.
We're going to Ronnie's show, EG,
Diggy Down Music.
Diggy Down Music. Catch us on Friday again. It's supposed to be 8 to 10, but it's 8-ish.
8-ish
to 10. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, to 10-ish. Fucking with Shaka.
If we want to leave,
y'all saw the video.
Key and Peele joint.
And shout out, y'all saw Ishmael our video. Young dude, he coming up. He's a good dude. I like his music. He got some shit with him. He hungry. I told you I like hungry dudes. Like
shout out to Zay Nella.
Shout out to who?
Zay Nella.
Harlem.
Zay Nella. Shout out to Zay Nella.
Harlem Zone.
Shout out.
You know what I'm saying? And so like if you want to even you can leave in some comments afterwards.
Yes.
We can talk about this.
Or you can always tune in on Fridays and catch us in a live chat. You know what I'm saying? Or call us up 646-776-3818. Call us up, yo.
Things that you might want us to talk you might want to hear us talk about. We can talk about, like you say, you can call in and see what's up with us, alright?
Yeah, suggestions, all that goodish. But we're gonna end the show with Key and Peele video.
It's my favorite video.
The votes. It's how we started the show, it's how we're gonna end it. You heard?
Right.
Peace. Are we still on? Because, I'll do a
This November, you gotta get out and vote. It's all about democracy, y'all. Your vote gets counted with the rest of the votes in the country, and they get sent off to the Electoral College. What's that? The Electoral College are a bunch of officials who do the voting for us. So in case we elect the wrong person, they can fix their shit. Whoa, hold up. Who the hell are these people? Well, no one knows for sure, but whoever they is, they the folks who actually do the real voting after we do our pretend vote. Yeah! Power to hold the on! You're telling me our votes don't matter? Bullshit. This November, you gotta get out and vote. It's all about democracy, y'all. Your vote gets counted with the rest of the votes in the country, and then gets sent off to the Electoral College. What's that? The Electoral College are a bunch of officials who do the voting for us. So in case we elect the wrong person, they can fix their shiz. Whoa, hold up. Who the hell are these people? Well, no one knows for sure. This November, you gotta get out and vote. It's all about democracy, y'all. Your vote gets counted with the rest of the votes in the country, and then gets sent off to the Electoral College. What's that? The Electoral College are a bunch of officials who do the voting for us. So in case we elect the wrong person, they can fix their shiz. Whoa, hold up. Who the hell are these people? Well, no one knows for sure, but whoever they is, they the folks who actually do the real voting after we...